Holy shit.
You are here. Bones is at the end of this hallway. You are adjacent to a door that leads downstairs. This is the door that you have just come up from, okay? You are here with Esmeralda, Alexi, Piddlewick, Jay, and Drac. Everyone make sure that they can control their people, please. There's a lot of people here.
I actually
cannot
control Jay.
Alrighty, let me.
Sorry.
I can.
I can't control Jay.
I cannot control Jay.
Sorry, I have to keep zooming in.
You don't have your names on here because your names do not come up proportionate to the little blocks. So they come up like super mega huge. Jay.
Is Hope on this map?
Hope is on this. Oh, nope, she's not. Let me get that fixed. So sorry, there was a bunch of people.
It happens,
Lots of
buddy,
people, lots of work
There's
to do.
there's so many people that they've cut.
There's also so many maps that I had to have prepared just in case.
People fall through the cracks all the time. No big deal. They get forgotten about anyways.
Yes.
Just in case anyone wanted to fuck around and find out, I had to.
Hope is still in dungeon. Oops.
I had to prepare
Whoops.
this here. Hold on, let me grab my Lady of the Hour.
She's hidden.
Okay, she is here, and I will give you control of her. Okay, there we go. Everybody try to move. There are people.
I can move Jay.
Hold on. I also need to add Alexi. Okay.
Let's see. I can now move my character.
Okay, cool. Can everybody move?
Yes.
And also
Yep.
Is he in here? No, he's not. Okay, hold on one more second here. And then I'll do some DM verbiage for the hood.
Verbiage.
I will tell you right now. Throck is a child, okay?
Brock is indeed a child.
He is not built like regular kids, okay? He's not built like the kids that you have been hanging out with. He does not have a fancy stat block. He is a commoner, okay? He is a regular guy. He has children NPC stat block. He has 8 hit points. And what he can do with his action is hide. And that is it. He's got a movement of 30, 8 HP. Okay?
8 HP.
He's not cursed. He's just a guy. He's
just a little boy, and I'll be playing him because little kids do crazy shit. Okay. So, let me describe K22. Okay, so in the room that you guys are currently in, Jaren, Elvina, Aeolus, and Zulukia is behind you. You are in the North Archer's Post. There are slits in the wall that you can see that show you the castle courtyard in front of you. The ceilings in this particular room are about 20 feet high, and the hall is quite large. Down the hall, of course, you can see your daughter is currently being held by Nori. Throck is hiding behind a little barrel. At the other end of the hallway, you guys are quite far away, and we're going to start with Bones, who I believe that you have the stat block for.
Yes.
Baby.
I have his stat block.
Bones is
shit, we're technically in the combat, so I lied to you. I'm actually going to have you guys turn on the music that is in chat. It is the Vampire Spawn.
Which one of these people is Bones? And if I cannot move them.
So
also, I don't know what Bones's goal is in this situation. I don't.
Bones's goal in this situation
would
is
be to find
self-preservation. He has heard Elvina is traveling with you. He is looking for her. We're gonna put. He's currently looking to escape with you guys. Currently.
Right.
I'm gonna have you put in control of him. He is the guy with the I mean, he's the pirate. So he has the sky in his background. I am moving him right now, back and forth.
I see him.
Esmeralda is obviously the human woman you're traveling with, and Alexi has on the scarf. I am moving him now. Piddlewick is this little guy. This little guy right here.
Piddlewick. Okay.
And Zulukia is the African American woman. I mean, she's not African American, but she is black.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. All right. 1 second.
1.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, I think, but everyone in this group can see Nori currently grabbing onto,
Yes.
grabbing onto Isabel.
Correct.
So I think Bear is going to move forward. It's going to go 5, 10, Bones, sorry. Bear, that's the other one.
Bear.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then, so that's that. How far
I hope you all
away-
changed your playlists.
I did.
Oh, I need to do that real quick. Currently 80 feet away, not even far enough away to do a hand axe yet. I think that all he can do then is dash. So he will go 40 more feet. 5, 10, 15. So tell me, does Bones value the lives of children?
You're
Okay.
muted. And no.
No, he does not.
Okay. 20, 25, 30.
Unless he has a specific connection to those children, not above his own life.
Got it. Okay. Bones rushes forward because if Bones is trying to escape, Nori is making a lot of noise. Bones would like to neutralize that as soon as possible, but is unfortunately too far away to do anything about it this turn. Uses his action to dash, and unless there's something I'm missing on his thing.
You're not missing anything on his thing.
Okay.
Bones rushes very quickly to the end of the hall. You guys can hear footsteps over here in this area. You cannot yet see this person. You don't yet have line of sight on them. Jay, it is your turn.
Okay. Jay is going to... Jay has a speed of 45 now, because monks are fast as hell.
Hell yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Jay is then going to bonus action Step of the Wind to dash as a bonus action.
Oh my
So
god.
again, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So close, can't quite get there. But Jay is going to reach into, for those who can see him, a pocket on their robe that you've never seen him reach into before. You didn't even know that was there. And takes out a dart that he's going to try and throw at Nori. And I don't know if anyone's close enough to see, but for DM discretion, I am using the dart that Luvash gave me.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
And I am close enough to Nori to throw this at her, just straight up, no disadvantage.
Okay, perfect.
Consequential roll. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
An 18 just hits.
That's a high AC.
got armor.
Cackle Frenzy Nori is a tough girl.
She is pretty crazy.
Okay. So, I guess I'll roll damage first, which isn't much. The damage for this is just going to be 3 damage, but for those of you watching, you do see, all of a sudden, Jay has not quite rounded the corner, but you see Nori grabbing onto Isabel, cackling wildly, and then a dart suddenly appears in her arm, and Really, you can tell me how exactly this works.
You watch as Nori, holding Isabel, her hands begin to withdraw slowly as from the dart an inky blackness kind of spreads over what you can see of her forearm, and she falls to the ground unconscious. She is asleep. She is night-night. Sleep.
She goes peepees.
We are technically out of combat, unless you guys are still in it, doing it. But we're still gonna stay in a soft initiative for the hood. You can change back to the other music. That was very fast.
Tension.
That was very quick.
I had a plan.
I will post that music in to the other thing, and then we can change back should we need to. Hold briefly for the hood. I'm gonna move that out of NPCs. Forgive me. I apologize. Misa, so sorry. Here. You can play this. Okay.
Jay, I mean, if we're still in soft initiative, Jay is just gonna shout, "Don't kill her! Don't kill her! Don't kill her! Please! Please!"
Drac, it's your turn.
Drac's just gonna move his movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he's gonna dash as his action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Drac chilling. Doesn't say anything. Just chilling.
Drac peeks his little head out from behind this barrel in the corner as he sees you approaching. It's at the end of your turn.
Yep, that'll end my turn.
I have a quick question. So when you say soft initiative, so we're still like limited by our movement speed during soft initiative?
If you have the intention of using an action, yes. But if you guys are down to continue, like if everyone concurs and agrees that they are out of combat, then I will let you move around freely.
I mean, I don't plan on it.
I'm not in combat currently.
Okay. Is everyone in agreement that we're out of combat?
I can definitely say I won't be.
For now.
Okay.
For now.
So you are not out of combat, then we're gonna stay in this soft initiative moving here. Esmeralda is
Wait. No, I'm out of combat. I was saying as like I'm not in combat.
Yeah. Okay. When you said I'm not, I thought you said that meant that you were not comfortable exiting.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the turn order up for legal reasons, but
For legal purposes.
but you may all now move around freely. Please be just mindful of where you go.
You all see Jay around the corner immediately and sort of take kind of a defensive position over Nori's unconscious body. Is like very like coiled up like a cat that's about like to pounce if needed, but is mostly just checking on Nori, seeing what her condition is like. Is she feverish right now? Yeah, I thought so.
Hey, you're muted.
Her body's hot.
Her body is hot. It is on fire to the touch. Isabel, as soon as she is free of the hold of Nori, rushes down to the opposite end of the hallway, very, very quickly.
I think upon seeing this all occur and then seeing Jay, there's an instinctual like wanting to dash, and like I almost like begin to curl, and then I remember that I made a promise, and I look back at Elvina, and you see just I'm holding back, but I need you to lead this, or I'm going to do something. That is the kind of the look he conveys.
Dodger. Elvina then will, I guess, lead down the hallway towards the situation. Be like, well, guess that was just a little bit of a ruse, huh?
Make a perception check, anyone who would like to. Aeolus, you can make it with advantage.
I mean, I'm definitely shooting as much as I can.
I do be looking though.
I do be looking real hard.
I do be trying.
It's a 22.
That's a
I
good
got a
look.
16.
And you said me specifically with advantage, right?
Correct.
Okay, good, because the first roll was a 6 and the second roll was a nat 20.
Okay.
24.
On a natural 20 ALS, Zulu Kia is no longer behind you, and she is actually gone.
Oh.
She was behind you. She is there no longer. And has disappeared. You see, coming down the hallway, Elvina, as you begin to approach Jay, you hear in an incredibly familiar voice, "Who the fuck is that?" As you hear the stomping, loud stomping of boots of someone who is sort of impervious to stealth currently in this moment, stomping down the hallway. As you as he begins to turn the corner, you see Bones. He is older. He has an eye patch now.
Hell yeah.
He has a bunch of tattoos. His hair is longer. He has a beard. Now that you're seeing him, he looks cut, like leaner than you remember. And he sees you at the same moment that you see him. Do you
Trying to
say
decide.
anything?
I'm trying to decide on how.
Roll a dice.
She's gonna continue walking forward and see him, I guess, and be like, "What? Now that I'm not around to make you stay in shape, you sort of lost it. What's with the beard?"
Damn.
Who the fuck is this guy? You know him?
He looks at you. My name's Bones. He looks at you, Elvina. Well. Look who it is. Fancy seeing you in a place like this, but then, again, you're always sort of ending up in places where you shouldn't. What are you doing here?
Can't say you're wrong on that one. But on what am I doing here? Trying to figure out how to not be here.
All right, then.
What are you doing here?
I'm doing a delivery.
A delivery?
He looks around at the people surrounding you, and he says, friends of yours? Jaren, you can clearly see this guy's got a branded tattoo on his neck.
Yeah.
That is Elvina's name. But they're sort of regarding each other like strangers. Elvina, make an insight check. Jaren, your ring is glowing.
I mean,
dirty 20.
On a dirty 20, Bones is looking around, his eyes just flickering over the people who are surrounding you, and his hand kind of twitches at his side. He is nervous, and anxious.
Why are you so shaky for, mate?
I think we need to get out of here as quickly as we can.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Down the hall, you hear Isabel as Hope wraps her arms quickly around her daughter. They embrace sort of in the middle of the hall, and she begins to pat her head. Esmeralda and Alexi take this in and sort of look between each other. Piddlewick is scuttling along the walls.
Oh, he's wide, Piddlewick.
Wide Fiddlewick.
I think I'm going to...
It's doing a full scuttle across the walls. Very quickly. He's moving his little metal talons very fast. He appears behind Jay and does a hiss at everyone. Drac, you see Throck. He peeks up at you from behind the barrel. He has swallowed any food in his mouth. As he looks up at you.
I just say, oh, go
I
ahead.
am starting to not think that I like being here.
Yeah, it is not safe here. And then I'm going to literally just pick him up and carry him with one hand. Like, you know, like, I don't know how to describe it, just like holding him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say,
I want to go back and ride the ponies with Lady Strahd. I don't want to be here.
We don't want to be with
definitely
Strahd.
doing that, kid.
Don't worry,
All
we're
right.
gonna get out of here. And then I take Throck and I over to Jay, and I say, get us out of here.
Wait, are we just following you out?
I'm pushing past the both of you to go and find my wife and daughter.
Yeah, they're at the end of this hallway. Esmeralda and Alexi are talking between themselves, but you hear Hope rubbing Isabel's head, whispering, "I thought I was never going to see you again." And she cups the side of her cheek as her daughter looks up at her and she says, "I'm sorry, It's all right. It's all right. I've already forgiven you. I shouldn't have said this." And like they're embracing, clearly discussing something that has happened in the past.
I begin to like move at like a quickened pace down this hallway, but as I get about like halfway there, I kind of get to more of like a stopping point
Yeah.
of like halting maybe about, I'd say 20 feet away, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20 feet, just kind of like waiting, looking at Hope, but knowing Isabel is looking away from me, and there's just a look of should I stay or should I go,
Okay.
kind of like thing on his face.
Hope has her head sort of on top. Hope is a very tall woman. Has her head on top of your very tall daughter's head, and she has her sort of nestled in, and she is looking at you, and she sort of nods, and you see her hand move to Hope's back, sort of a come hither kind of motion.
I begin to walk very slowly.
Hope extends her arms out, pulling Isabel from her. "There's not a lot of time to explain, and I would like to have the full opportunity to talk to you about this. But I need you to understand," and she looks back at you, "that we are all going to be working together here in the interest of getting out of here as quickly as possible. All of us are going to be working together. Okay?" And she lets her go. Her arms sort of drop. "I think that we all need to keep moving. I understand that there's some reunions happening here, but we need to get out of here as quickly as possible."
I would agree.
Couldn't agree more.
Are you two coming? And I look to it's Alexi and
Esmeralda.
Are you coming?
"I'm afraid that we must look to find Luvash," and Alexi nods. "You should be able to take this staircase down to the entryway." He points back to the staircase behind. "Where we are going elsewhere, and you should not follow." "That's fucking cryptic," Bones says from the hallway. "Right, so you two know how to navigate out of here, and you're bouncing, right?"
Not necessarily, so why don't we just come back the way we came?
Well, we also have someone else who, in theory, should know how to get us out of here, depending on which way he's leaning. And she'll look at Jay.
Drac already said his piece. He looked directly at Jay and said, "Get us out of here." That was a command, not even like a.
Yeah, I understand it's a command. Jay looks up at Drac and goes, "I've never been this far in the castle before. I have no idea where we are."
So again, is anyone listening to me, or am I just talking to a fucking wall here? Literally,
We're on the second floor. Find a staircase down.
Same way we just entered the building. Why don't we just leave the same way?
I'm with
lot of crawling
Aeolus,
with a lot more
and
people.
carry me.
It's a lot of crawling. Who gives a shit? It's still safer than going out the front door.
What happened to Zulukia?
Listen, she vanished. I turned around. She was gone. I don't know. Issue for another day. Don't even care.
She's gone? What do you... Fuck.
What? That's what I'm saying. Where'd she go? How? How'd she just gone? Did she go back?
She
away with
just...
the cave?
I turned around and everyone was preoccupied with everything else going on. She is no longer behind us. Don't know where she's at. We didn't give her
say
any
anything
useful...
before now, mate.
Not my fault. Y'all were having heartfelt reunions and such, so I didn't have time to intervene and everything like that. You know, I want to fucking leave. I was like,
Says, I
letting you guys say your piece.
move mindfully now that you're in the castle. We must go, as she says to her brother. They are going to exit this door, heading upstairs. Good luck to all of you. They say as they go to leave, looking for their brother.
So same way we came in,
I'm going to...
because we know the way back.
I'm going to action transform. And I'm going to begin to try to pick up Zulukia's scent to see where she has gone.
Yeah. Do me a favor.
Okay.
Roll a perception check with advantage.
Baller.
Um,
We take those. That's cocked. That's better. How do we feel about a 21?
21 is pretty good. Her scent is as you sniff the air,
Mhm.
she smells of dog. Her scent is actually kind of permeating almost past you, as though Zulukia herself has entered further into the castle. You don't need to insight this. You guys are being quite loud in this moment. There's been a lot of commotion, and Zulukia was pretty fervent that you guys needed to be quiet. So she has no allies amongst you all, as she has said. So she has abandoned you in this moment.
Literally, fucking Aeolus is irritated. And not Christian. Aeolus is specifically very irritated with everyone because so like literally like, so can we fucking leave? Because we've been pretty fucking loud, guys.
We entered the castle this way. Hope motions back to the stairwell, which you have all at this point came up from the dungeon. We know where the exit door is. How quickly can we get out your way?
From what I've define quickly, because we have to. We can get out of the castle quickly, but then there's crawl. Then there's
we have a child. We have.
Listen, I will drag the unconscious person. No offense, Jay. Not currently the issue. How about less discussion and let's fucking move it, people.
You don't have to worry about.
Right, you seem very adamant. Oh, let's go.
You guys, I hope you make it out. I need to get Nori back to Strahd.
Well, that's fucking pathetic, isn't it? Bones says to no one, just to himself.
So why are you getting her back to Strahd?
Because
of this whole cackle fever shit.
Because she's going to die in about 12 hours if I don't. She's already burning up.
Okay, so she casted a charm. She charmed her into not laughing and being okay and being mentally sane. Might be able to swing it 50-50 on my own if you want to bring her with you. Might be able to help her, but take your luck with Strahd. I appreciate the
the thought, I have seen so many clerics. None of them could solve it.
Listen, I'm a bard, and she just charmed her into being sane.
You hear
Fucking, let's go.
you hear footsteps coming from somewhere.
Fucking Christ.
That's the luck,
Footsteps
friends.
are coming from somewhere around you. Origin undiscernible, but they are loud, healed footsteps.
Jay goes.
Let's fucking
My job-
leave.
My
For
job was
fuck's
to
sake.
get you to the. My job was to get you to the castle. Here you are. What happens now is nobody's
Bones
business.
is gonna grab your arm, Elvina. He is going to attempt to grapple you. Leaping forward, he's going to attempt to grapple you and take you with him towards Hope.
My strength is not. Oh, well, that one's not bad.
He is going to attack with a 22.
It's not that good. I got a 13.
And then he's going to make an athletics check to attempt to essentially grapple you to take you with him. I sent this to you, baby.
You sending something to me?
No.
Elvina, I guess we'll just make some eye contact with Jay, as in like a.
He rolled a 25.
Yeah, I am not that strong.
You guys watch as this guy approaches Elvina, swoops her up by the hip, and he goes, "We're getting out of here. You're coming with me." And he begins to traverse towards Hope with you hooked under his arm. We'll have a lot of catching up to do later on.
Feels a little demeaning.
I thought you liked it a little meaning, he says to you as he has you gripped. He's a mountain of a man. It would be very hard for you to escape his grapple. He has grabbed Elvina and he's taken her down the hole. So which way did you come in? He says to Hope.
Real quick. Jay looks over at Piddlewick and goes, "Can you help me find Strahd? She's going to die if we don't."
He looks at you and he nods, jingling his head, and he points to a painting on the wall right here,
Perfect.
indicating that there's some kind of passageway.
Thanks, buddy.
Great.
Drac, as he
all right.
passes Jay, pulls out a familiar-looking half-broken sickle and says, "This sickle once held my soul. The spot is yours now." And then I'm gonna walk away.
What do you say? This spot is yours now?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna kill you. Take your soul.
Oh,
I'm walking
In
away
this
from them
moment-
currently, but
Jay has much more important things to worry about right now.
oh yeah.
Piddlewick is scurrying across the floor. He moves the painting aside. There is a hole in the
Perfect.
wall that he is going to
Perfect.
take you down. And he
Perfect.
jumps in.
Jay holding Nori goes after Piddlewick and disappears.
All right, Bones has grappled Elvina. Hope is already beginning to walk. She turns to Isabel and she says, "I need you to stay close to your father. Do you understand? If anything happens to you, I don't have the ability to help in the way that I want to."
here. I'm going to come up next to him. Says, I'm going to look at her and then go to touch her and then wait and make sure she doesn't flinch from me and goes, it's just a spell.
Her top lip curls up as you go to reach out for her, but her mother is right there pushing at her shoulder.
I am going to let me see what the actual come on. Oh, it's just a touch. It's just a touch. And I'm going to touch the shoulder of the armor, but it's still technically her. And I'm going to cast Death Ward on her.
As you look down at her hands are exposed. She's not wearing gauntlets. She stretches out her fingers and claws extend from her nails. She looks at her mother and she says, fine. She's going to move back. She will move with you. I'll give you control I will give you control of her for now. It is not permanent. Okay. All right. And everybody is moving. Throck, he will also be coming with you. I will give you control of him, Drac. Again, this is temporary control. In the midst of combat or battle, I will take control of him.
Affirm.
Hope is going to lead the way.
I'm just gonna whisper to Throck. I'll say, you remember how we were quiet back in the caves that one time long ago? We gotta be that quiet now.
Yeah. I can be that quiet now.
Alright. Thank you.
Okay. Bones has got you, Elvina, gripped up.
How much we can do here, I guess.
Elvina is sort of being like your feet are dangling above the ground, arms kind of forward as he's got you. As Hope goes to approach this door, he is going to investigate it. Anyone who else would like to certainly can.
Great.
Okay.
That's a 4.
You don't have to carry me this whole time.
Well, don't want you going anyway. Got to keep an eye on you. Who knows? You might just escape in the night. He says with more force than maybe is necessary.
She just sort of scratches the back of her neck at that and looks at the decor.
Looks away.
You make eye contact with me.
Yeah, she tries to look away and it's just eyes.
Just
like,
me.
There's a lovely tiling on the ground here.
Such a puzzled look on my face.
Hope looks back at all of you and she says, there's nothing wrong with the door, but I feel something. Something magic, some kind. Is this marching order okay with everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't see why not.
You're just gonna take that child up front?
Hope
Yes.
You're crazy.
He's in my arms.
steps out.
Throck is gonna die.
At first, you see a dark stairwell, only illuminated by the room behind you, the sconces that were not dimmed by the children. And then above Hope's head, oh, of course I closed the Google Doc, because why
Would
wouldn't
I
I?
just consistently be making like perception checks since I'm being
Yes.
carried?
Yeah, I'm in the back, and I'm currently doing it, watching the rear, looking at everything. I guess.
As you all step out
So 16
onto
or
this
13.
spiral staircase, a reddish light flares from overhead, then settles into a dull, pulsing red. This tower is immense. This spiral staircase leads up on and on and on. As you step onto it, you are 50 feet in the air. There
Do I
is
perceive anything on a dirty 20?
no railing. One moment.
Okay.
The spiral staircase circles up to the tower's full height. As it goes up 60, 90, 120 feet, it becomes narrower as it climbs. And at the pinnacle of this hollow tower, it's about 60 feet wide at its base, a large crystal heart pulsates with light. And above the heart, the stairs continue to ascend upwards. I'm going to put this in resources just so you guys can see what it looks like as you look up.
Oh my.
That's spooky.
Yeah, it's a crystal
Alvina's
heart.
like, don't really like the looks of that.
Alvina, as you are looking up at the heart, your eye is sort of drawn to it. You see around the heart, up top, there are a bunch of swords lining the walls. They are held there on an above 20. They're not being held by anything. They just stand erect against the walls. You guys do see at the base of this stairwell, there are stairs descending further down, sort of at the bottom. I am going to... Okay. You are now in a soft initiative. I'm going to remove those who are...
Someone saw us.
I'm going to remove those who are no longer there. Hold on. I have got to add this here.
The heart. Oh gosh.
The heart.
The heart
He-
as an initiative.
It does.
That's cool. That's fine. I'm
Alvina,
not
what's
scared
your
at
dex?
all.
What's my dex?
Yeah.
It is a +2.
Okay, perfect. The heart is not dexterous. So, as you step out, I'm going to say that we're back at the top of initiative. Bones is
Yeah.
going to, with Elvina, you're coming with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's already on the steps at this point. He's going to make his movement. He's going to move.
Yep.
5, 10, 15. Is going to take you with him. His movement is, I don't know, how much do you weigh? Elvina, the character.
Well, she's like 5 foot, so maybe 100 pounds.
Perfect. He has his full movement.
She's not big.
He would not be encumbered by carrying you. So he's got his full movement. He's going to walk and he's going to look back at everyone. All right. So just making our way downstairs, or he's speaking kind of loudly.
I look at Bones and I whisper, I hired you to get us out of here. Now I'm hiring you to shut up.
Alvina's gonna also look at Bones and be like, can you just not, maybe?
All right, then.
Please move.
Drac, it's your turn.
I'm trying to be quiet, and there's a reason.
I'm just
right?
gonna move
This is the quietest I've ever heard you, actually, Elvina.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
She's absolutely resisting the urge to just bite him.
Are these candles here, are they lit currently?
Those are currently, now that the heart is pulsing, yes, they flicker with a magical sort of arcane flame. Yeah, they're currently lit.
Okay, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh wait, why am I counting in? Wait, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, okay. I guess I used my action to dash another 30
Yeah, he's
feet.
little. You can take him with you.
Okay.
He is not going to encumber you either.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we're chilling.
Okay. All right. Esmeralda is gone. So Jaren, it is your turn. I don't have Hope in the initiative, nor do I have Isabel.
R.I.P.
We'll put them at 1.
I think we would just continue to move.
Yeah, just make your way down the stairs. Nothing will happen.
Making my way downtown.
Through the window.
Making my
No,
way.
different vibes, big.
Oh.
Fuck's sake. I'm scared. That's the issue.
Hope is actually an initiative. I lied. Isabel is not. I'll put
Yeah, it's
her-
almost like we should have done what Aola suggested.
We reap what we sow, I suppose.
If we find her, so be it.
I think that the time being of the
If
essence.
we all live, I'm going to say I told you so.
It would have. I think that we can intuit that the cave might not have been the best idea, but I did have a map prepared just in case you guys decided to mess around.
I'm going to, at a second level, does it require touch? Because I don't want to test her patience more. It does. Fuck. I don't think Death Ward is concentration. It does not. It just lasts 8 hours. I am at a second level going to cast Enhance Ability. Actually, I'll say for myself, I will touch my chest and cast Enhance Ability, giving myself Cat's Grace, which gives me advantage on Dex checks, and I do not take damage from falling 20 feet or less.
Okay. Great idea.
And I'll begin to move. Right
Great.
behind Hope.
Perfect.
I have a question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a theory, like a
game
hypothesis question, kind of thing. I know that I don't currently see Strahd, but if one were to cast Detect Thoughts while inside of the castle, which is also Strahd, right? Would it
The
work?
castle is an extension of her, like her
Mm.
being and herself.
Okay.
It is sentient, but it is almost like it is a separate entity. And I think Detect Thoughts is for like creatures specifically.
Yeah.
And the castle
but the
is
same.
not a creature.
I was just wondering.
But that's a great idea. Love that idea. Slam an
Thanks.
idea. Fun
Different
use of
but the
magic.
same. I like that.
But interesting.
Inspo dice worthy?
I don't know if it's inspo dice worthy. I want you guys to
Oh.
die.
Can you get me a water, please?
Okay,
Thank you.
Is that your turn, Jaren?
Yeah, that is going to be my turn.
Nori
wait.
is no longer here. Elvina, it is your turn.
Well, I'm being carried, so I don't
you
really want to do a
feel-
lot.
You feel his grip on you is tight, as it curls under you. As you look down below, the prospect of falling to the ground is really frightening. You don't trust Bones as far as you could throw him, and it may be a good idea to break free of Bones if possible.
Hey, you should let me walk.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh?
Valid.
Do you intend on staying? Or
Well,
running
I don't have a
away?
lot of options of places to go right now.
I mean, that's fair.
I got a 12 for persuasion.
I'm also going to take a bio break. Holy shit.
Okay. On a 12, he looks at you and he smiles and he says, "I've got no intentions of letting you go, love. I think you're going to be staying with me for a long time. We've got a lot to talk about. You and I."
I mean, you're not wrong on a lot to talk about, but I don't know how long I'll be staying. Especially if we're staying here.
His grip is tight. "I've got no intentions of staying here, love. As soon as we're out, be happy to talk it out. You can walk around and everything."
You got any intentions on dropping me?
He smiles at you and looks at you. "Was thinking about it. Don't think it would be much fun, though, to have a conversation with a corpse."
It's a long way down there. And I don't know.
"Days? You afraid?"
I'm not afraid of you. Falling, maybe.
Good.
Never you.
Good. "I find that fear is quite limiting," he says. And do we need to take a bio break for the hood?
Well, 2 of us are, so I guess maybe I also could probably pee, not gonna lie.
Okay.
We can take a bio
So
break.
sorry, guys.
No, that's totally fine. We'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
5
put it in the
works.
chat so that way everybody knows. Everyone.
Sorry,
Bio
stream. Bio break.
break. Be back in 5 for the hood.
Good.
Okay.
Bye break.
Bye, break.
We're doing a bio break for the hood, so 5 minutes.
For the hood, though.
For the
Yeah.
hood, though.
909. I don't know. Does it feel early or late? She did not answer me.
Left on red.
I have been left on red. Many people would like Jay to die. It's very fun.
Death. Comes for you in many forms.
Putting in our grocery order while we have a break.
Hell yeah.
Fun life update. I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on Monday. Anyone have any tips for how to deal with that?
Deal with what again?
Getting my wisdom teeth ripped out of my head.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sleep. Lots and lots of sleep.
Okay. Cool. Okay. More onion. To go your thing.
Nikki, are you okay? I checked in on my fiance and she yelled at me for it.
Oh.
Wild.
I was like, "Are you okay?" And she goes, "No," and just screams no, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Such is the life of being a fiance.
Oh.
This art of the heart is actually from the it's actually from the book, and it's actually pretty sick.
That was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my cat has invaded my space.
So it has.
What is that one's name?
The black and gray one.
Mm-hmm.
That's Luna.
Luna.
Is a boy. We originally were told he was a girl. Until
Luna is a boy.
Luna is a boy, but because we had him for like 4 or 5 months, when I discovered he was a boy, this is after he had been to the vet like 3 times, which is surprising that they did. But he's so fluffy, you can't tell.
Yeah.
But when we got Comet, Luna started exhibiting very like different behaviors, and he was like cuddling with him, but then every so often he would get like in a really weird position where he was basically trying to hump Comet. And I was like, that's weird, to stop doing that. So I pulled him out, and brother was exposed to the world
as a man.
And I went, oh my fucking god, you're a guy.
He has a penis.
And then was gaslit by my roommates for a month that it wasn't real, and then I just saw it, and I was like, I'll kill fucking all of you here. Like, don't you do that to me. But what I was gonna say was, I don't know if anyone had seen my message earlier. I would like to run a one shot with some friendos in a new system. It's very 5e adjacent.
Okay.
A lot more freedom to it. It runs, instead of being like an action, bonus action, and reaction economy, it is a 4 action point economy when you go into combat and stuff like that. And it's more focused on the role play, because there's combat challenges to where it's not like we go through, okay, your turn, now it's your turn, now it's your turn. It's like, okay, here's the scenario. What are you guys doing? And so let's make some rolls to see how well the combat goes, and that's the combat challenge. And it's more like focused on cinematic and stuff like that. But there still is like, it's in beta, so but it's still very, very cool, very fun, very customizable. So if anyone's interested, let me know. I have a small like 3 to 4 hour adventure to run that I'm really excited for.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
That's so
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, man.
Alan, this also extends to you. I had made a message earlier asking if anyone wanted to play in a one shot with a new system that is like 5e. I would extend that invitation to you all if you have any interest.
I'm interested, but I am in so many games right now.
That is okay. That is okay. That is like,
What
I know people are busy.
today?
I don't know. I'm more so just like trying to see who has availability in general or who has interest. I don't like have a pool of people yet to like, hey, we're gonna make a date and play a game. It's just like, does anyone want to try?
If it's
I'd
on
be
a
down.
Sunday, I'll throw my hat in a ring.
Okay.
I'd be down.
Sundays work for me. I can also do like early, like maybe like like if people want to do a morning session, we can do that like a Sunday morning or something.
Hot.
I'm always down for some fucking mimosas in the morning with my buddies.
Would this be in person?
Oh, we could. I'm
my God.
completely
Oh my God.
fine to host. I've done it. I did it for 3 years. For a lot of in person and also hybrid stuff. So I'm very accommodating for that. The basis, the adventure would take place within a city that is in a desert. And what protects this city is a ginormous otherworldly tree that springs from the very middle, and its canopy hangs over the city and gives it that protection from the rest of the desert.
Oh my God.
And something is going wrong with the tree, and it's time for our little band of adventurers to find a way to save the tree.
Something just hit my arm, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck? It's Cat.
It's Frankie.
She's not often out here with us.
Yeah, if Sunday works for most of you, or if it doesn't, we can find another date or anything like that, and I can get back to you.
I mean, you said it was a one shot, right?
Yeah, it's literally just a one session thing. We might do like another day, like if everyone has an hour of the same time, like sit down online, and I'll give everyone the PDF for the system we'll be playing, and there's a little 10-step guide as a page to making your character with that PDF. So we can all do that, and I can give you a fillable PDF file, so you can do that on your own time, or print it out if you want to do it by hand.
Google Doc.
Google Docs, Google Doc works. It'll be fillable. The space is fillable with different numbers and stuff like that. It's very, very customizable, and I think it's very, very fun.
I'd be down.
I'm down.
Baller.
Amazing.
I'll start doing some prep, and then we'll make like an hour, 2 hour session 0.
Sounds good.
So, Elvina, you can use an action to attempt to break free of this hold that he has, if you would like.
Give me 1 second.
It would be a contested strength.
Yeah, I figured. So I'm gonna make a roll to even decide. I just need to find a D4 somewhere. Why is it so hard to find the triangle dice?
Frankie. What are you doing?
Whatever, we'll just use this.
Frankie.
I'm gonna just stay in the hold, I guess, for now.
Okay. What a lizard. Hi, Bank. Okay. It's the heart's turn.
Aw, fuck.
Oh,
You guys feel the tower begin to shake. Dust falls from above as the stairs pitch downward about 45 degrees. And they pitch to the center. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Let's go.
Can I make one for Bones?
Except for Aeolus, who is not on the stairs, I'm assuming.
I'm gonna make.
Oh no! I just hadn't like I probably would have been like still like at the very top of them, but I still would have been affected by it.
Okay, can Elvina...
So if you're out here, the whole lip of the stairs is moving forward. So if you're inside like the precipice of the door, you'd be unaffected. But if you're on the oh god. If you're
Wide, Aeolus.
if you're on the platform, you'll be affected by it.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
so
I mean I'd still be like
since-
right here, like at the beginning of the platform. I just hadn't moved my character since everyone was like doing the whole.
Okay. So you're going to be affected by the pitch, so you'll also make a dexterity saving throw.
Could Elvina, since she's being carried by Bones, grab her long sword and try and stab it into like the wall as they're slipping?
I mean, you can certainly try.
What kind of throw would you want for that?
See if you can attack the wall. Its AC
Fair.
would be 20.
Would you consider it? Oh, sorry.
Its damage threshold is 20. Yes, so sorry.
No, I interrupted. That's my fault.
Definitely did not
Would
stab the wall.
you consider this dimly lit?
I would say that it is dimly lit.
With
Jaren
that
flies.
happening, yeah, actually, as this happens and I catch myself, if you allow it to like make a bit of a reaction thing, I'm going to use, I think it's Step of the Night. And as I fall, I'm still in like my wolven form, and I look back to Isabel to try to grab her, and I grab her arm. And as that happens, my feet and legs begin to turn into shadow, like wispy shadow, as I begin to move off the side and fly with her and like grabbed her very tightly. And we are just rest in shadow, flying off to the side to
Absolutely.
try to go down.
Okay.
Absolutely.
well, instead of what I did, could I also just cast Levitate?
Let's go.
So in this
I
moment,
stay here.
because it is not your turn,
Mm-mm,
I don't believe that you can cast Levitate.
that's fair.
Anything else that anyone wants to try to do before they tell me the results of their deck saves?
Nah.
Please make one for Bones, Devin,
I already have.
and then please make one for Hope, Jaren.
What about the children?
I'm
So,
carrying children.
They're both being carried.
Sorry. So would what Elvina did give
Or-
Bones advantage or nah?
I mean,
My
she
dexterity?
unsuccessfully stabbed the wall.
Well, I tried to stab the wall, but do I still
She can
have
give him
dex throw?
advantage. She can give him advantage. You will not, because you are not the one who's actually walking.
That's
Right.
fair. Go.
Okay, what did everybody get?
Drak got an 18.
Bones got a 15.
Okay.
Hope got a 4.
Hope got a
Oh.
4.
Feels
Ellis, what did you get on your dexterity check?
I rolled an like after we discussed it. I rolled another nat 20 plus 5, 25.
Brother.
Okay.
I have a high dex too. Well, at least a saving throw dex.
Granted,
What
I
did
just
Bones roll,
rolled.
15?
Who?
Hope slides, unable to catch herself, and she falls to the ground. 50 feet below.
Oh
Damn.
god. Her legs are so broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Hope said.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly like that actually.
Binky, this is really hard, but it's also very cute.
I just rolled 3 18s in a row.
She takes 14 damage.
Ouch!
Big oof.
Could be worse.
Honestly, I feel like it could have been worse, yeah.
It could have been way worse. As she hits the bottom. Ugh.
She's a tough girl.
Okay. Excuse me. She falls to the ground. So you guys are floating. After the heart's turn, the stairs revert to normal. Aeolus, it is now your turn.
Well, I mean, I don't know what happened to me.
Could I possibly convince you to let me down now?
All right, that's fair. That's fair. He lets you go. It's just your turn. You can use your movement now to walk.
But no, I was talking about like the floor stuff.
So you met the check. So that's why you didn't fall 50 feet to the ground.
Oh, okay. So it's just
So you're good.
So you made a dexterity saving throw.
okay.
Because the floor had
In my
hit.
head, I'm thinking of the slats from like the cartoons where it just immediately makes all the stairs flat. That's what I thought.
So it
Like a
pitched
slide?
45 degrees. It did slide down. The dexterity saving throw was to see if you made it. If you got above a 15, you did, and you didn't
Okay.
fall to the ground.
Got it. I'll just take my full movement. I think that's 30.
You can dash also. if
I
you would like.
would recommend dashing. I mean, you just saw the
Yep.
stairs do that thing.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty spooky.
Spooky.
Pretty spooky.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
I keep going. I don't got anything else.
It's Throck's turn. He's going to give you the help action on anything that you need to do next.
Cool.
Oh, and then as I'm passing by Drac, my bad. I literally just thought about this. Well, no, I can't. I action. I don't have anything. Never mind.
Never mind.
I lied. Sorry.
Hope from the ground goes as she stands up.
You all right? And I begin to float down with like my legs just covered in shadow.
Yeah, I'm fine. Fucking Christ.
Shh, you
as
just
she
hear Drac
begins-
say, "Stay."
God,
Head
that
count.
fucking hat. Yep. Everybody's not still here. Isabel will give you the help action. Bones is gonna move his full movement.
Alvina will just follow him.
30. No, you'll act on your own turn.
Oh, great. Okay.
He has let you go. He's gonna dash.
Right there is where I was, I think.
Okay. Drac, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna keep on keeping on.
You can do it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I want to be on that square, yeah. 30, that square.
That's
30.
perfectly fair.
30, that square. Was it this square? Fudge.
Mhm.
No one.
Okay, it
one
was.
more.
No, it was.
Oh, okay.
And Throck next to me. Yep.
Okay.
And then I dash again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not dash again. Sorry, just dash.
Okay. And then I am going to, because it is your turn, Jaren,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that you can, if you would like, make it to the bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to move you guys real quick. Hope is on the ground. Homies are up, making their way down the stairs, but this is where you're at.
Making my way downtown.
I'm going
You can
to let go. As we touch, I immediately back off.
And
It's
don't
spooky.
don't worry about that. There's nothing to
He
be worried about.
shrugs you off, essentially.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
She nods her head.
All right.
She looks at her mother and she goes, "Are you all right, Mum? Are you okay?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she says,
The
"Oh,
dynamics.
fucking Christ, this ground is ridiculous. Ah." As she stands up off the ground. "I'm fine, Isabel." And she nods to her mother. What would you like to do in this moment, Drac? This is open. I know it doesn't look open. This is open.
I promise
Oh,
it is.
that's open?
Yes, this is open and leads out to this way.
I wonder
Yes.
what.
Elvina's gonna have to resist a lot of urges to
I
explore.
swear to.
I'm just saying, it's just she's sort of like that.
Oh, this is open.
Chaotic
You're-
good,
you're-
as they say, you know.
You're lucky that Jay's not with you anymore. He'd already be in there.
I think it's called being a pain in my ass. Not joking.
It's my job, man.
I think it's Jaren's turn, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was just in the turn order.
Oh, Jaren, so sorry.
You're good. I would also move. Wait, where is Drax behind me? Right.
Yeah, I'm
Drax is
currently
behind you.
descending the stairs.
Okay, cool. I would move up with Hope. Does Isabel move with me, or does she like have her own?
Yeah, she can move with you.
Okay, cool. I'm like, I looked like a nasty fall, and I'm going to touch her shoulder, and just give her a level 1 cure wounds.
Okay. Perfect. She says, "Hopefully that'll be the worst of it. Thank you."
Right, and then that will be my turn.
She pats her daughter and she looks around. Kind of suspicious we haven't run into anything so far.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Okay.
Wow,
And then-
guys.
Elvina,
What could possibly go wrong?
it's your turn. Let me put your name on
Strahd's
here.
house, in the middle of the street. Strahd's house.
You are
You guys are
currently
still
still
on
on
the
the
stairs?
stairs. I was gonna say, like, imagine this is the path for the stairs.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, I could.
You're muted, but yeah, you could dash.
My dash is like just double my movement, right?
You could dash.
Mhm.
Dash is double your movement. Would recommend getting off the stairs.
She'll go to right there. Yeah.
All right. It is the heart's turn. I need Bones, Aeolus, Throck, Drac, and Elvina to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
All right.
Not again.
Oh, that's a 4.
Ooh.
4 for
Bones is
Bones.
going down. It's gonna be 40 feet instead of 50. He is going to take 17 points of damage, bludgeoning, as he falls to the ground here.
I got
You
a
said
13.
another-
and I'm sure as Bones
got a
falls
13?
Yeah.
so loud.
Elvina, you are going to fall to the ground, but it's only going to be 20 feet, so it'll be 2d6. Elvina, you take 6 points of damage falling to the ground.
Nice. I'll
What
take
did
that
you
with
roll,
pride.
Drac?
I rolled a 14.
On a 14, you and Throck fall to the ground. Where are you at? You are
Do
going
we fall
to take,
into this little pit, or
I mean, there's not much control that you have over it. You are going to fall into this little pit.
okay?
Um,
As I
is going-
I slip and like kind of notice myself falling, I'm going to like cradle Drac. Throck, sorry, not Drac.
okay.
Kind of keep him in the center of my body.
I will let you cradle him. That is 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground. He will take none. And then Aeolus.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Alrighty. Elvina, you are here. Brock and Drac, you fall here.
Damn.
All right, everyone is off the stairs, but Aeolus. So, it is now your turn, buddy.
You can do it.
You got a Misty Step?
We'll send it.
Who?
You.
It's your
You're
turn, buddy.
Did not know it was my turn. Sorry, I literally was like doing organization of the fucking thing. Anyway,
Yeah, so sorry. Announced
I don't.
it.
No, you're good. That's my brain was like focused on like the character sheet. Anyway,
To be fair, buddy, any one of us could have been buddy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
valid. So where am I at on the stairs technically? Because I'm very
You're
confused
still
about what I'm
kind of
doing.
near the
So,
top. This is like kind of the general
You're exactly
path
where
right
you
here.
are. This is the path. I've put your little icon there. This is where, so like if the stairs were here, they would look like this. Jump, 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 coming down the stairs.
Okay.
Art.
Hmm. Okay. I think it was like here-ish. I'm gonna move 30 feet there, and then I will spell. Oh, actions, bonus action. Well, let me double check to make sure. Features and traits. Gotta go all the way down. I don't want to use it, but I'm going to. I'll just Misty Step from like here to where I can see, which is like, I guess, next to Hope.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's totally fine. You can see down there easy.
Let me double
Okay.
check. Yeah, 30 feet. So, yeah, we're good.
Once the last of you is off the stairs, they shake and go back into position. The light from the heart above begins to slowly dissipate until it is no longer there. The heart is out of initiative order.
Heck the heart. I should have killed it.
You can certainly try.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
It is Throck's turn. He's going to give you the help action. It is now Hope's turn. She's going to turn to all of you and say, when we came in this way, we saw gargoyles and the statues of wyverns lining the hall. Strahd mentioned to us that it would be unwise of us to return back to these rooms alone. I am almost positive that upon us exiting this room, we will be accosted by these statues.
Visiting the room that we are in currently, or standing where we are now? Well, where you are now, because I'm currently
Hope
not even there.
is going to motion. Let me broadcast this line to others. Hope is going to motion this way to this room.
Okay. Just making sure.
Again, this right here is an archway. Like, this is an archway. There is a walkway through here. You can walk through this space.
Is Bones on the steps going downward, or is he still on the steps, like...
No, Bones fell down into that little pit.
Okay.
He is about to stand up and continue walking.
Okay. Just making sure.
So what floor are we on now, technically, then?
You're on the main floor currently of the castle.
Okay, so hold on. Let me zoom out.
So we're about to go
zoomed.
underground?
So you can choose to go down these stairs. Hope is telling you that she knows that they entered this way and came from sort of this way inward when they came into the castle. She knows that there is an exit this way. I don't know if you guys know that there's an exit further downstairs. You can still venture, just know that exploration comes at a heavy, heavy, heavy cost.
Okay. If we're
There's
gonna
also-
go through the doors, then we should just run. Everyone run.
So basically, rock hard place, Haley, is what you're saying. Heavy cost, exploration. Also, you're fucked when you try to leave.
You can do whatever you want. This is D&D, so it's entirely up to you. It's entirely your choice.
The only reason why I'm asking is because I don't see an exit. I'm very confused about what is classified as an exit in any of this. Because everything looks like it has walls.
Okay, so as of right now, what your character can see is only in this room. And as of right now, your character can't see an exit. So that's kind of perfect. Hope is telling you that there is an exit this way. That she knows that you guys entered, that she knows that you guys, and by you guys, I mean Drac and Jay, entered from here. This is the front door. Okay?
Yes, but
Front
it's saying,
door.
but we did walk by a bunch of gargoyles and stuff, and
Correct.
Hope is saying probably gonna be a
Correct.
problem. But also we don't know of any other exit.
Absolutely. So currently, I know that this map is really convoluted and it's really big. You guys can only see this one room. So try to only focus on the room that you're in. I know that it's really big and kind of intimidating, but there are essentially 3 exit points from the room that you're currently in. You can descend further down into the stairs, that pit where you see Bones is in. You can continue underneath this sort of archway into this area here. Let me ping everyone. You can go further downstairs. You can also go this way. There is a hallway leading this way. You don't know what's at the end of it, so it's entirely your guys' choice how you should choose to proceed. It is entirely up to you.
Oh, God. Part of me okay.
If you want to go upstairs and try to exit through the cave, you can also do that as well. Whatever you guys want to do.
Well, I don't know if there are any windows.
If we're gonna get,
there's currently no windows in this room.
Okay, I would.
Sorry,
you go ahead. I was just gonna say, I was like, I'm gonna not walk up the stairs necessarily, or like not walk down the full hallway, but like slowly creep towards these to see if there's anything like that I can visually see, like from like basically like I'm stopping like here.
Okay.
I'd be like stopping like right there, kind of like splitting it off, trying to, and then like move and then I'd be against the wall, and then I'd like to take out my my silver mirror and then peer around the corner.
Yeah.
Still hidden.
Cool. As you peer around the corner at the
Low.
end of this hall, you see again the north turret tower. Also, same situation with this one. There are tiny little arrows slits, and there is a rug on the ground. So these little things that you see light peeking through on the outskirts, these are arrow slits. They're about 4 inches wide. They're about 16 inches tall. They are big enough so that an arrow could go like between them, and so that they could be fired. You imagine that similar to the room upstairs, you may be able to see the courtyard from there.
Okay.
That's what you can see looking down the hall.
And then I have a secondary question.
Yeah.
Around this corner, do I see any windows along like the back wall here? Not like in that one room all the way down at the end,
No.
but like along the back wall here.
There are no windows pulling in any light. Just for reference, if there is a window, you will see light peering in from outside. Like if you look due east to the chapel, which is this room right here, there are windows in this room. Obviously, your character doesn't know that, but you'll see light pulling in from outside. So that's the indication that there are windows.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
There are little trellises of gargoyles with fire in their mouth down this hall. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to be doing at this moment?
What would it be to just cast or roll for a vibe check?
A vibe check.
Like,
Um,
can I
that
is-
perceive
Vibe.
anything?
So if you are looking around, attempting to perceive anything, do me a favor, roll, baby, roll.
Oof, that's a rough one. 7.
Okay. On a 7, it is eerily quiet here, in this place. You can, if you perch low to the ground, this ceiling in this room is quite high. But if you perch yourself low and angle yourself right, you can see the gargoyles perched up at the top of pillars.
Yeah, I don't
These
like the vibes.
here, let me move this. This is a pillar that you can see. Ping everyone. This is a pillar that you can
Okay.
see. So perched on top of each of these pillars is a gargoyle.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. You see that this is sort of a grand foyer here in this area. I can describe them to you unless I closed out of the Google Doc. Okay. So in that grand entry, there are cobwebs that stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling. It is dimly lit by sputtering torches on iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows, the faces of 8 gargoyle stone. They're squatting motionless at the rim of the domed ceiling. The ceiling in here is domed. There is a cracked, faded ceiling painting that has been covered by decay, sort of like what you would see in like a grand chapel, where you would see like God touching David. There are double doors to the east. To the north, there's the wide staircase that leads up into darkness, and then a lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors here. Hope will say, that is where she took us to dinner. Down that
Dinner.
hallway.
Right.
These are dark
Alright.
stairs
Let's go.
upstairs. But it is entirely up to you how you should choose to proceed.
I say we just keep going out, you know? Heading, whoever out, maybe. I don't know. But I don't want to be
Bones
here.
is gonna stand up and go to the front door then.
I can
Unless you-
heal
door.
everyone's wounds if we need to. I
Front
can.
door?
It's right
Are
there.
you trying to get us killed?
I mean, I'm not trying to get us stuck here forever. Is really my goal.
The front... You just want to waltz right out the front door.
I mean, I don't know if we'll be waltzing out that door. But it is better than staying in here.
Vibes are just not right. Don't really feel good, you know?
Do you have another suggestion then?
I wish I could say I did. Currently do not. So... Anyone else? She's gonna look around.
Drac coughing after falling how many ever feet?
You see any doors down there? She's gonna look over the railing. I'm assuming that's a railing and that she's standing pretty much right by.
Drac is going to ignore everything and then ask Throck, are you okay? That was quite a fall.
That was very scary, and I would like to never do that again.
Alright, I can't make any promises.
This adventure stuff is not for me.
I tried to tell you.
It's really dark down there, and he looks down the stairwell. As you are looking down the stairwell, you see there is a suit of armor at the end of the stairwell, like the ones that you saw upstairs, awaiting downstairs. That's very scary down here.
I'm just gonna peer up to Elvina and say, do you still have her journal, her diary, her book?
Yeah?
Maybe you could see if there's a secret path that we could take to get out of here?
I think it's a really good idea to open up her journal in here.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I feel like even talking about it's not like the best idea, but you know, here we are. Can't stop what's already been said.
Well, we're limited options.
I'm going to peek my head into the other room. Try not to set off anything, but I want to see if I can discern anything about the room to maybe learn about how these gargoyles are like activated or what
Yeah.
they're like, how they work, if I can discern that.
Yeah, you certainly can. Make an Arcana check. You don't. I would imagine that you're right here. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm pretty close.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
I'm so good at these.
You got it, bud.
Like, not.
But hey,
Isabel is giving you the help action.
It's true. But a 19 on the die for an 18.
Oh, that's pretty good. Gargoyles are watchful of a specific area. You know this from your time being a monster hunter. You know that they have not been triggered by you at the precipice of this door. You kick a pebble into the room and you watch as their stone eyes turn towards that pebble. You imagine that they might be triggered by you simply entering into the room, that they would be then activated.
So I do have a slight idea. If we can all gather around me, everyone within 10 feet, I do have some dust of disappearance. We could sneak past these gargoyles in this room. But we have to be quiet. Because I can't do sound. I can't do anything about that.
I think they're more sat-based than anything.
So I can do that.
Only there was someone in this party who could cast darkness.
darkness.
I actually...
What do you mean?
I don't think I have that.
Oh,
Has Drag not casted darkness
actually,
before?
we do have darkness.
also, Hope can, if need be.
But I don't know.
Could be an option. Could be an option.
They are definitely watching with their eyes.
Yeah. I
And
think.
do gargoyles have dark vision?
You mean blind sight?
Yeah, would Elvina know?
Elvina, you would have not personally run into any gargoyles, I'm afraid.
Magical darkness is not regular darkness.
It is distinctly different than regular darkness.
Well,
They would have to
This
have
is
devil
true.
sight or a blind sight to be able
This
to
is
perceive
true.
you.
so say we get past the gargoyles, that's fine. But what about the
Hope can see
wyverns?
through magical darkness and lead the troop.
Well, like I said, I do have Dust of Disappearance. It would last for a certain amount of time, determined by what my spellcasting ability is currently. And, you know.
Can I make a history general, whatever you want to, for my knowledge of wyverns?
Yeah. You certainly can. When do you think you might have run across wyverns, just with your journeys?
It
with
would probably have.
Altanasfin?
I would say probably it would have been with Altanasfin.
Yeah, that's
as I was
totally
being raised, and it would have been like, it probably only would have really happened like once, maybe twice, because they're not
that's totally fine.
something that they come up against. But
Yeah,
from
it's
whatever
not
he
something
was
that is
told,
going to be hunted on in the Dale Lands specifically. But yeah, you can certainly roll. It'll be kind of a high DC, but go ahead.
well, what am I rolling for specifically?
So you're going to make a history check. You can also make an animal handling check if you're. I'm going to say it's a history, actually.
They're
History
both
specifically.
about the same, and I rolled a 17, so that's a 19.
Okay. On a 19, you know that gargoyles are impervious to certain kinds of damage. Not gargoyles, excuse me.
Wyverns.
The wyvern.
You would know that wyverns are cousins to dragons. They are kin, except wyverns have 2 scaly leather legs. They have a poison stinger on their tails. You are not familiar with how they hunt, just simply that they are aerial hunters, specifically coming down from the sky. You wouldn't know if they had a blind sight, just because you wouldn't have personally interacted with them. This would be through tales from other people. You know that they are scaly. They don't fight on the ground if they can reach the prey by other means. That is their preference is to fight from the sky.
And there's a room full of wyverns.
They're stone. They're currently stone. But if you also are getting on the ground as well, you can see that the stone is moving at the sight of movement in the room. Or at least the
I have a
gargoyles.
suggestion, if I may be.
I think I cast a vote for the Dust of Disappearance. It's a one-time use only, but I think right now sort of calls for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Darlin, and I look to Hope. You can cast darkness, right?
Can.
Magical. You can also see through it, if I'm not mistaken.
I can.
If it's cast upon you,
Yes.
and you
it
lead
moves with
us,
me.
if everyone's okay with holding hands for a minute, then
That's awkward, but I guess Bones
Elvina
approaches
looks at
Elvina
Bones.
and grabs her hand.
it seems like that's the most cost-effective and quickest. If I've dealt with things like this that are based on movement in the past, it's easier to just get it dark, get out. I think the dust is a great idea, but if we don't have to waste a resource, then we shouldn't.
I think that's a
It's
good
very
idea.
valid. I don't
Would you
wanna
like
argue
me
that either.
also to cast darkness? Bigger
think-
area?
The 60 feet should be enough for most of us. It's not too big a room.
Isabel, stay close to me. Everyone hold hands.
Aeolus?
Yeah. Aeolus would be.
Does that work?
All right.
Aeolus would
everybody,
again be in the back.
Be silent. Absolutely silent.
Should we all make a stealth roll?
Oh, for
Uh,
sure.
Well, no, it is darkness. It's not for sound.
Elvina's gonna glare at Bones.
It's not the sound.
Silent, okay?
Yeah, silent. Of course.
I don't have.
And then I'll say
I'll
I'll say quietly
Yeah?
before we start that, I want to how good is your dex? Everyone here, minus Jay because he's not present.
Mine's a
Yeah,
+2.
I'm doing the.
I have
rolls for
advantage right
Bones,
now,
and
though.
Bones has a +2.
Okay, Bones has a +2. You have a plus what, David?
I have a -1
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Isabel
that-
is sitting
with
at
advantage.
-1.
with advantage right
As well.
now.
That's
Okay,
lovely.
Isabel -1. Okay. Drac.
+3.
Okay.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Sorry, I would just I mean I can roll for it, and if you want Aeolus, this is like Christian saying it. But if you want me to roll to see who would be the most, who would need certain things more than others.
I think you know your comrades. I don't think that you need to roll for it. I do think that you are going to see what is
Oh,
what's
Hope is
Hope's-
exhausted though.
what's Hope's dex?
Hope's dex is.
She is
right-
exhausted.
So she'd be
plus
rolling with
3.
disadvantage.
She'd be rolling with disadvantage. You watch leaning forward as Isabel, a light comes from her, a lunar kind of light. It is a white light, not light from the sun. As she casts bless on her mother, she will cast bless on Drac. She will cast bless on Bones. And she will cast bless on Elvina. You watch as a lunar light extends from her, and bless is applied to each of you. She is going to be concentrating on that for the next minute.
Okay. Cool.
We'll need to
Darkness.
move. We'll need to move fast. She says as she distinctly does not cast it on her father. That's okay.
Not to sound
me.
dumb, what does bless do? What am I doing with bless?
So
An extra
Bless
D4.
is going to have you roll an additional D4. She's concentrating on that. I'm going to give her
Cool.
the timer
Great.
to indicate that
Great,
she's
great, great.
concentrating on it. She's concentrating on it for the next minute. Hope is going to start casting darkness unless there's something that someone else wants to do before we head out.
Yeah, well, that was the whole reason like I was asking about that is because shit, what was I doing? I was going to cast. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I was also going to cast, not bless, but I was going to cast I was going to cast guidance, probably also on Isabel, knowing that she's a kid in massive fucking armor.
She's a kid in massive fucking armor.
Right now to give her help for that as the cantrip.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was another. Oh, and then for like a bonus action, I was gonna give a bardic to Hope.
Yeah.
Which is 1d8.
Yeah. Okay.
Baller.
Just to be safe.
Okay.
Now, what is
And
blessed? What is my advantage with blessed?
D4.
Plus D4.
D4. D4 for a minute. D4 for a minute. Also, with guidance, I believe it's also a D4 for a minute as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hope casts darkness. She will be at the precipice of this because she can actually see. You are moving within a magical darkness. How big is Hope's darkness?
It's 60-foot radius, I'm pretty sure.
Is it
Perfect.
60-foot radius or 60-foot reach?
Give
As in
me
you can
one
cast it on
second.
something that's 60 feet away. I thought it was 20 feet radius. I could be wrong. It's different based
I might be
on...
wrong.
Because for mine it says a 60-foot range, but the area is 15 feet.
I think mine's like the same too, actually.
Sorry, I was misreading it from something else. It is a 15-foot radius sphere
Okay.
for the duration.
Okay. So around Hope is now, or do you guys see her 15-foot radius?
Let me refresh.
Not currently.
Okay.
Ads.
Can you see it now?
Yep.
Okay.
We should all move as a group.
I'm imagining we're gonna
No,
essentially
but
hold.
But I want to see what's in that door, says Bones.
Hold the movement as a group.
Absolutely not.
Hope is going to move. You guys are all going to
Okay.
move with her. Okay, she's
Yeah.
going to move 30 feet.
I assume since we're basically moving 30 feet, everyone's also moving at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is a movement together. Everyone needs to make a stealth check.
Oh.
With
With
your
I will be
advantage.
making-
With your...
I will be making it. This is specifically for sound, so not with advantage. I'm gonna be
I got
making
a
it for
nat
Isabel.
20 plus 4.
Natural 20 minus
Oh
one.
my god.
If somebody wouldn't mind doing the averages of these, that would be fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
hold
so 20...
Just rolled a 17.
20...
20
Has
plus 17 plus 20
guidance
plus.
cast on her. I need a D4.
I'll add my blessed, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm blessed.
I got an unnatural 22.
I would add your bless. Add that
Okay.
bless.
I
Hope
did. What was your
rolled-
blessed, David?
We'll say that one more time.
What was your blessed roll? Oh, you weren't blessed. Never mind. Sorry.
Distinctly not blessed.
Get fucked.
My bad.
Mine
It's not
was
blessed.
What was Bones blessed, or did you add it?
I added it. It was 13 plus 2 plus 2.
Okay. Yep. Aeolus?
18.
What that was with blessed or?
That was just I
Flat
didn't get
roll, he
shit.
doesn't get... Yeah.
Okay. What about
Isabel rolled a 4. She rolled 2 and then 2 minus 1 +2 from her guidance. So she actually rolled 3 because she's not as particularly dexterous. She does roll with disadvantage. She rolled a 13 and a 2.
Okay.
Question. Is Bones wearing armor that would require him to roll with disadvantage?
There's what,
let me
7 of us right
see
now?
His sheet. No, he's a barb. He's not wearing armor.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did Throck roll? Does Throck roll?
No, I'm carrying him.
He's a little boy in a schmuck.
Okay,
He's
didn't know.
being very quiet.
All right.
I specifically
so,
told him to.
Am I counting him as like a person though in the divination
No,
of?
he's not going to count as a
average?
person in the divisionation of the average.
Okay, so there's 6 of us then.
I think
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2,
5, 6, 7. I count 7.
No.
With Throck though.
No, minus Rock. He's over
Okay,
here.
7 then.
One.
Isabel,
I'm
Hope,
sorry.
Aeolus. That's 3 plus Bones, Elvina, Drac, and Jaren. That's another 4, so
Okay.
7.
Our
seeing-
average was a 15.
Okay. Average is a 15. Good so far. Hope is going to continue moving.
Oof,
What the
Fuck.
fuck do you want from me, you stupid?
that was a lot. Sorry.
Their passive is not incredibly high.
Meow.
I feel like the wyverns are gonna be significantly higher, guys.
I have healing-
That's when I just
healing
book
for
it.
days.
3, 4.
Yeah, we're close enough where we
Five.
could just run and I'll heal everyone.
3, 4.
I have a spell that can heal
Oh,
for I think a
that's
total
a-
of
that's a
20
fucking
D6.
gargoyle.
Bring the gargoyle.
Hello.
Okay. I would like you guys again to make a stealth check.
Oh, my baby
Fuck.
girl. Hello.
Remember your
Hello.
buffs.
Hello.
Significantly better for her. For whoever's keeping track,
I'm keeping track this time.
Isabel rolled a 17 plus 4 is 21.
22,
So
21.
very high. 25.
Isabel still does have a.
What'd you get, babe?
Is that with her
I got
bless
a
and guidance? Because she has a
15.
bless on herself and the guidance still.
So she did not cast bless on herself.
Oh,
Bones,
okay.
what did Bones roll?
She has guidance on her, but did not cast bless on herself. What did Bones roll?
Bones rolled an 18, a
Let's
14,
go.
2 from 14, and 2 from
Crispy.
Bless plus 2.
Alright. Jaren.
16.
Nice. Not 146. Okay. Aeolus.
Just kidding.
And there's
Hold on,
Fluffy.
What is my
He's
stealth?
good.
What is my stealth?
Chunky.
Stealth again. 19.
19. And Isabel.
Isabel rolled a 21, but she was already factored in, I think.
21. Sorry, I
said
did
a
not.
14.
Right, oh,
I
I
keep
did.
forgetting to add my stealth. So I got a 19. Sorry.
You got a 19?
So add 5 to mine. I keep forgetting to add my
Actual stealth?
Yeah.
Buddy!
And it's a plus 5. So
Buddy!
That's serious business.
I remembered the bless. You know.
Okay.
Okay,
And-
we got a. Hold on. 1 plus 15 plus 18 plus 16 plus 9.
Did you already say what Hope and Jaren rolled?
Yes, that is a 17. Yeah, 17.
Okay. That's high average, high enough to beat it.
Let's go.
Hope is going to move again.
Get the fuck out of here.
Everyone is going to move with her.
Is
And
this
at
are
the
these- is
entrance
the-
of the
is
door is Strahd.
Is the front door currently open or closed? Like
It
we
is
have to,
closed.
like if we have to open that door, that's probably gonna alert some stuff.
No, you just.
Somebody
phased it.
has. Is it Hope who has the spell that allows her to open doors?
You talk about knock?
Yeah. Does Hope have knock in her shit
Repertoire.
by chance? Okay.
But knock also makes a very loud noise, right?
Loud.
You hear I don't think she has message either. She can't message, correct, in people's minds. And does she have any telepathy?
She does not.
Okay.
Boo.
You feel pressed into your palm, Jaren. 3. Then you feel 2. Then you feel 1. The door, you hear something fly open, like on its hinges. As you hear her say, "Run, run," and Hope begins to run out of here.
The door open outward? Nice.
Yeah, she opens the door.
Bow.
As everyone begins to run and follow her. That was pretty loud. I'm gonna have them roll.
Also, I would like to cast darkness before we leave on the center of the room where we just left. On like
Yeah.
one of the sconces. So
That's
same kind of
That's smart
premise
stuff.
of
That's
darkness.
smart stuff.
Okay. They did not do spectacularly well. So that is good to go. You feel cobblestone under your feet. You cannot see. But everyone is now outside. You hear a door close behind you and a latch as Hope attempts to lock the door from the outside.
Where's that stupid ass ball when you need it?
We are going to move. Give me just 1 second here. I'm going to fix this.
Guess what, guys?
Because I
outside.
Fucking treants.
Because I
I'll be so upset.
Why do you
Trees,
literally?
big
By the way,
trees.
I literally was like, "Hey, are there any windows?" My ass was gonna dive out the window again.
okay.
Hindsight,
Mood.
but it looks like it's flat ground so far.
Exit outside. We
Oh,
should
it's not
move
over.
On to a new map.
Of course it's not over.
Why would it be?
Oh no.
Wait a second. Is that
That guy looks familiar.
That guy
is
looks
that-
super familiar.
Oh,
That's
no.
bad. That's really, really bad.
I
It's
gotta be
not
honest, I don't
great.
remember him.
Oh,
That's-
bro.
So that-
brother.
That's
Ismark,
Ismark.
bro. That's
That's
fucking
Ismark.
Ismark.
That's Ismark.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
god, I wanna fucking.
I'm gonna make sure that everyone has control of their people. Hold on. Everyone try to move your little guy. Make sure you can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that you have control.
Wah.
That's how I feel.
Well,
mean,
because
it's
technically, like, Strahd is still here, so she's like, oh, engage with these 4 people. Maybe Strahd shows up every 4 rounds.
Or
Fuck!
Yep.
we
You're
run
trying to
away.
escape- trying to escape Castle Ravenloft. And all
Listen,
that.
I have Misty Step, and I can't Misty Step 8,000 feet.
You got it.
No.
Try.
You can certainly try.
As
Oh.
you guys approach the exterior of the dwelling, I mean, you guys actually can't see shit, so never mind. You feel who is standing nearest to Hope outside. I know that
Just me.
Isabel would be mother adjacent. You guys can move yourself in that little sphere of darkness anywhere that you would like.
Or here
I
and
do not-
where
Currently
I
don't
am.
see the darkness. I was
Oh,
not
you guys can't
born in
see
the
it.
darkness.
You merely adapted the dark.
So we just walk out here and these vampires just see
There we go.
a whole sphere of
Shroud
dark.
of darkness.
Just like move out and just hear run.
Correct.
They hear run.
They do definitely hear you guys. They are going to roll for initiative. They are not using their passive perception. They are actively attempting to perceive.
Does that mean we have to re-roll initiative, or are we just keeping the same from forever ago?
No, we're gonna re-roll initiative. You guys
Okay.
are gonna redo it. I'm just gonna add it in as your people go. Okay. Bones needs to re-roll initiative. What is Bones' initiative?
Okay. 1 sec. I just gotta.
Yeah,
I
actually,
roll
it's pretty good.
twice. Does bless work for initiative too?
It does.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Bless is
Um,
great.
Bless is really good.
Fantastic.
That is going to be a 15 initiative.
That is amazing. Okay, so Bones rolled a 15. Drac, what are you at?
Sorry, hold on. I got a lot of rolling to do.
We're also going to change the music back. So if you go into the chit chat, you can turn on Vampire Spawn Battle Baby.
I got a 19.
A 19 is fantastic. Alrighty. Let me get that fixed. Hold on, I'm putting my
Vampire Battle.
Okay. I'm so sorry, you got a 15 as well?
I got a, what did I say, 19?
19.
It was
Okay.
15 plus 2 plus 3.
That's perfect. Jiren, what did you get?
That's a dirty 20.
I
sorry.
got
That's fine.
a 5.
A 5. How humbling. Elvina?
I got a 16.
16. And then Aeolus.
Hold on, let me make sure. 22.
Okay.
I'm going back and forth between Google
Is a
Die and normal die.
commoner.
It's working great for me.
Has a 5. Hope. What is Hope's roll?
23.
23 is hot girl shit.
It's a natural 20 plus 3.
Nat 20 is crispy. My sweet, sweet love. Isabel is going to go. I need to keep her shit on hand. That is also a natural 20 minus 1 for a 19.
Woo!
My sweet girl Isabel is at a 19. Okay. And then I'm gonna reorient this bitch. I'm also gonna roll for our friends here. We have... Oh, motherfucker.
He rolled a natural 20 plus 8.
Bruh.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for this one. And then I'm gonna roll for Lucius. Okay. And then rats. Okay. It really be like that, rats. And you can't stop it, babe. Okay. I'm gonna reorient initiative. Okay.
Let's go.
At the top of initiative is Hope. I believe that she can see these people.
Okay. Darkness is a concentration spell. So, she doesn't see... Or, no, she does. She's the only one that can see everyone in this area. Is going to make a very quick decision. And I would say warn people to stay close to the wall. Is that are they like protecting an exit? Is that what this is?
Correct. As you look on, as Hope, looks on out, what Hope can see is this is a large gate. Ismark, who she can see but she doesn't know, and Lucius are at the top of these gates. They are adjacent to two levers that are right here and right here. This, underneath this big ass thing in front of you, there is a large iron sconced gate. It is not the kind Hope feels very confident that Bones could just lift up. She, assessing the situation, is pretty sure that you guys are going to have to climb up here in order to be able to move those levers to exit. She sees this vampiress here on the ground blocking the door. She also sees this vampire here blocking the door.
Cool. She's going to drop the darkness.
Okay.
And is going to reach up, and let me do some calculating here, just so it doesn't hit anybody. Right there. Am I able to ping? I can't remember if I can ping or not.
I think you all should be able to ping.
There. Right there for me, the yellow one. That's the center. She's going to extend her hand, and as she drops the darkness, a sickly is going to cast sickening radiance, and just like this sickly green like vapor with this like bright, like almost like an oil slick opalescent light that just begins to emit, and it does not hit us, but it does hit, I think, all of them, and they have to make a, I think it's a Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, they all have to take Constitution saving throws.
Okay. I will make them. One moment, please. Anya Strahd is going to roll a 22 for her con save.
Saves.
Lucius is going to roll a 7.
Fails.
So he fails. Ismark is going to roll a 19.
Saves.
Rats is going to roll 7 plus 4 for 11.
Fails.
Okay.
So when, let me make sure. Okay, yeah. So only those who fail take 4d10 radiant damage. They suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Whoa.
And they emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. So they cannot benefit from being invisible.
Okay.
When the spell goes away, the exhaustion goes away. When they start their turns, to those who have failed and or save, actually, if anyone starts their turn, they have to make another save.
Okay. Okay. So at the start of their turn, everyone is going to have to make another save.
Not us, because it's only a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
No one can go forward, though. That's the issue.
all of the
Great job.
vampires are going to have to make another save. Correct.
Yeah.
If they're within the 30-foot radius, I
Because
assume?
they're gonna start their turn there and have to make another save.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
So for those who failed,
Yeah, you roll that 4d10. All 10.
Wait, did they not take any damage, or is it like halved if they?
to those who saved, do not take any effect. To those who fail, they take the full effect.
Got it. Okay.
Still pretty solid.
5.
That's a hair.
More than solid. That's a point of exhaustion.
That's serious
Yeah,
business.
dude.
Hope
That's
is also exhausted. I'm gonna put a little dot on her to indicate that.
That is 11 points of radiant damage.
Shoo! Okay.
And those who have failed have 1 level of exhaustion, and that's gonna probably be her turn, and warn those to not go into the light, because it's a radiant thing, but it's like a sickly kind of radiance.
Can we?
From what point is the one more time? From what 30 foot is the point at?
30 foot is from, I believe it was. Come on, there we go.
It was like right there. Okay, I can move my. Hold on. Keep that right there. Keep that measurement.
It should be right here.
Okay.
Is this the type of circle that you were looking at, or 30 foot from?
Yeah, something similar.
Okay,
Something like
So
that.
that'll work. This is where you guys see that radiance coming from. Everyone inside this circle some are affected, some are not. Rats and Lucius need to take their damage, baby.
Are you still holding Throck?
I was gonna say, yeah, with Throck being next
Yes,
to you,
he
and-
should be. I can't move him, but
I'll move Jaren
I'll
over.
I'll get Throck so that way you can move him. Okay. Alrighty, is that her turn?
Yes.
All right, perfect. I am going to fix Throck here real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to be sure you could.
You
move
should
him.
you should now be able to move Throck.
Okay, I can. Yeah.
Just a little guy.
You're just a little guy.
Alrighty, that is the end of her turn. Aeolus, it's your turn.
No, just be clear. Darkness is gone, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Gone.
Yeah,
I can
we're
see. I can
out.
actively see the vampires.
Yeah.
Correct. You do see vampires in front of you.
And a
You
noxious
also
gas.
you also see Ismark on top of the trellis as well.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Is
Yeah.
this gas flame?
I do not believe so.
Damn it.
It's more light than anything. It's just for flavor. It's like I imagine like
I see. Okay.
sulfur gas. You know what I mean? Like coming from sulfur pools.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Well, hee. So at the third level,
Do it.
I know there's only 4 of them. There's 4 of them, but I mean, I'm gonna cast Bane.
Yeah.
Do it.
One of them for sure is Ismark. I would say I would say not the one over like on the edge here. I would say the ones like that are currently like within my direct vision. So like the 2 on the tower and then the busty looking redhead on the front. Hey,
Wait,
buddy,
I
you're
thought Bane
muted.
was
So
on
let's say
one
that again.
person.
No, if you cast it at the 3rd level, it increases to each level that you cast it above the 1st level. You add a person.
Oh,
Okay,
baller.
so who are we casting it on? All 4 vampires? Correct?
No, only 3. Only 3.
Okay.
And
So
I
you're
would have to cast it at.
So you're avoiding Ismark in this casting. Okay.
No, I know.
No.
No, I purposefully Ismark is hit. The one I'm not hitting is the one that's like closest to us.
Okay, so rats. All right, cool.
They have to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Okay.
Rats.
Rats.
We're the rats.
Here.
Rats.
I'm the big
That's a
rat that
3.
makes all of the.
Okay, well, that's a fail.
On Strahd, yeah. That is a 17 for Ismark, and then for
Damn.
Lucius, that is an 8. So these 2 both fail.
Yes. And so whenever the target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, which is a minute, concentration up to a minute, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack or saving throw. So whenever they start their turns and they have to make another saving throw within that range, they have to subtract a d4.
Oh,
So to otherwise get blasted by the effects of Hope spell.
all right. Fantastic.
And then let me scroll down. I forgot to take away that spell slot. Okay, go to spells or no, actions, bonus action. As a yeah, I would say one technically 1 bonus action, but really 2. Cape is billowing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give another bardic. And this time I'm going to give the bardic to Drax since he's one-handed.
Okay.
Let's go one hand.
And I will like my bardic in this instance after casting Bane. The Bane honestly was on the pipes of haunting. Like not used that way, but like it like eerily like to cast the Bane specifically just to
Okay.
fuck them up. And then the bardic in this instant, like, well, I guess I would say the Bane just kind of eerie music just comes through.
Okay.
And then for
Love
the
that.
bardic for Drac, it comes in the form of me whispering.
Whisper, whisper.
literally whispering. I'm giving you one last chance.
One last chance. This guy.
Look at this fucking guy.
What is Bardic? Is that another D4 on top of my
No,
blast?
1d8.
Oh, 1d8 on top of my
And
blast?
if you use it and it still fails,
This fucking
say you
guy.
roll like a 2 and you
That's your
use a
one last
bardic,
chance.
and it like say you roll like a 2 for whatever reason on something that you want to use and you use the bardic, and the roll still fails for whatever you're trying to accomplish, you still keep it until you succeed when you use it.
Yo,
Let's go.
Level 6 bard, baby.
let's go.
That's sick.
That is awesome.
Righties. Is that your turn?
That is the official end of my turn. Yes.
Fantastic. Drac, it is your turn.
Drac. Puzzle. Sees Ismark. Crazy. What is happening? I
Ismark,
direct look at Ismark and I say, Ismark, are you with them?
He died. He's supposed to
Ismark
be dead.
hisses, his teeth fully extended. He does not acknowledge you.
I just say, you swore an oath. And then I turn to Jaren and I say, when you get a second, I'm gonna need a top up.
Okay. Okay. Like my gigantic werewolf form.
And then, man, my guy's really only good at getting up close and personal.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that with Throck.
Yeah, we're gonna 5, 10.
Hey. You could leave Throck with Aeolus as a heads up.
Well, I mean, I'm only 10 feet away from him. I'm gonna chill right here, and
I did indeed forget to move, but you know, we out here.
I guess I'm going to shoot light crossbow at rats.
You muted, buddy.
Rats.
Go
So,
ahead and shoot your light crossbow, buddy.
does this bardic work for any roll? Attack
Yes,
rolls?
you can
Okay.
apply
Absolutely
any roll.
fucking any.
And blessed.
Yes.
Let's go. All the rolls. It's probably still not enough for this first attack because it was a terrible roll. Plus 6. That's 8. Plus 4 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Is a 14 gonna hit?
A 14, who?
Rats.
A 14 is not going to hit rats.
Cool.
You still keep the bardic, by the way.
Let's go. Well, that's a failed shot. I'm gonna cock one back and go again. Okay, that's a much better roll. Okay, so that's 17 plus 4 is 21 plus 7 is a 28. Does a 28 hit?
A 28 does hit.
That's so
And is he currently at a disadvantage?
Disadvantage for...
I mean, I have sneak attack. I was just wondering, do I have any kind of benefit?
his attacking at disadvantage does not make your attack
Okay.
at
Gotcha.
advantage. You would have to hide or somehow get advantage on the attack, which you do not currently have.
Gotcha. No worries, no worries. That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage. Woo!
Fantastic. Okay, he is gonna take that 5 points of piercing. What does it look like as you shoot him? Do you see anything, or do you just cock it back in?
I just cock
shoot
it
him?
back and pow, you know, just one of those. Yeah.
It looks like it takes less purchase than you may anticipate
Oh,
one of your hits.
Drac definitely he knows. Let's see
Fantastic.
here. As a bonus action, can I like give a little dagger to Throck?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Oh
He is
my
a,
god.
He is a wee lad. I will tell you.
I'm gonna look at him and say,
Him's a wee lad.
Oh my god, what do I say? Holy cow. This is a tense moment. This is
You
a
can do
tense
it.
moment.
You can do it.
Throck, I want you to do your best. I'm gonna hold these guys back. If at any moment you lose sight of me, I want you to run as far as you can. Don't look back. And I'm gonna hand him a little dagger.
Mm.
Oh, okay. I will do my best. Okay. All right.
This is a +1
Except the-
dagger, by the way. It's a pretty nice
Oh my
dagger.
god. Oh my god.
Extra sharp.
Okay. All right.
And
We'll
that'll
see
end my
what
turn.
this. Are you gonna put him down? Or he's
Yes,
just
yes, I'm gonna put him down.
Okay.
Still kind of keep
Alrighty.
him by my side.
That is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
It is my sweet, sweet summer child, Isabel's turn. She is going to take out her sword and move forward towards Rats. She's actually going to go on this side of him. She is going to move in.
He would enter the radiance. If
Nah.
she does that.
Then I'm going to have her stay here. Mm-mm-mm. That is a hit. Does she hit for the second strike? Yes, she does. She is going to use her, you see from her sword a lunar light emit as she does some radiant damage. That's 10. Okay. She does the damn thing. He'll take that right on the
Wow.
face. He hisses as she hits him, dealing some pretty heavy radiant damage. Pally Dawn, baby. That is gonna be Isabel's turn. It is Lucius's turn. I'm gonna just check something real quick, just to verify. Okay. All right. You see his hand extend up,
Oh boy.
flame flickering behind his fingers as he moves his hand over, almost like he's throwing a disc. A ball of fire extends from his fingertips and is thrust upon the ground. It hits here. Everywhere within a 20-foot radius of here is going to get hit, which is all of you except for Isabel. So I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I do have to say he is in the thing and he started his turn in the thing.
He does need to make
True.
A
That's
con
true.
save?
I mean, it's probably
Con
not
save.
gonna kill him, but you know, just in case.
Do we
No,
still
con
get
save.
the bless too? Is that still up?
He rolled a 15. Bless
Failed.
is still up.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause Isabel still hasn't taken damage yet, so.
I got a dirty 20 plus 1.
A dirty 20 plus 1 is good.
I know it's half damage.
Holy moly.
Where's my good dice?
If he failed, right? Because he rolled a 15.
He rolled a 15. Yes.
So it's a fail. He takes 27 points of radiant damage.
Holy
Uh,
fucking crap.
Takes another level of exhaustion if he already had one.
Okay. Wow. He is on 2 levels of exhaustion.
And you said a dex?
A dexterity saving throw.
23.
Okay. Good. Bones fails.
I got a 15.
That is a failure.
Fuck.
Elvina, what did you roll?
She got a
21
21. She was
passes.
muted.
21 passes. You also need to make a save for Throck.
Okay, cool.
He is probably going to die.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
unfortunate. Unfortunate. I got a 13 plus 1 is 14 plus 3 is 17. What does that do
Okay.
for me?
A 17 is going to make it.
Let's go.
Didn't realize Throck
It's
is
gonna make it,
probably-
but it just means he takes half damage of whatever a fuck ton is.
It's definitely gonna be 8.
What is a basic
What do you
villager's
think?
stats for Dex? Is that just nothing?
He's gonna have a no modifier.
All right,
He's-
all right.
buddy,
we're
he's
putting
gonna
it in
he's
the-
gonna
Now
he's
we're putting
gonna-
it in the
gonna
dice
die.
tower. Let's see what happens. He's gonna roll a nat 20 and roll out of here. Oh yikes, that's a 9.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Throg,
No, baby
Throg
boy.
dead as
baby
fuck.
Boy.
Sad as hell.
Baby boy's gonna fully die.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. So if you failed, you take 27 points of damage.
Oh, Throg
Fire
is
damage.
Throg is dead.
Throck is immediately dead. 27 points of fire damage. If you succeeded, you take half of that. So
Question.
you would, yes,
You said fire damage,
correct.
and I succeeded, so I take half of half.
Halves do not double up. I believe you're just gonna take that 13.5 on that.
Ass. Fuck D&D.
So and normally you would maybe I'm wrong.
so if you succeed, you're taking half the damage of the you're taking half damage from succeeding. You
He's
then
a cheat.
so then you were resistant to the half damage that you took.
So then you would
so
take
it gets
half of
quartered.
that. So
Yeah,
it would
becomes
be
quartered.
it would be
Oh, okay.
6.
Okay, so I did think about that right. I'm like, does Hope?
Yes.
I assume she did the same.
6 points.
Because Hope is infernal.
I'm not keeping track of Hope's stuff. So whoever's
I got
doing
it.
that,
I got it.
I was like, that was more of a question for David.
okay.
That's me.
So is a
He's
13
good.
5 or
Is-
14?
I'm so sorry. What?
How many points of damage am I taking for half?
So
13.
if you take half, you take 13.
Okay.
If you're a tiefling, you would take an additional half, but you are not.
Nope.
Okay. Hope needs to make. Is she maintaining concentration on a spell?
That is right. So it has. So she would have. Oh, actually, I didn't roll for her.
She would need to make a con save.
Yes. Which is.
You're maintaining concentration, so I need you to make a DC 13 con save, Christian.
16 for her.
Yes,
con
yes,
save.
I do. Also do.
Did she take full damage?
She took quartered.
Okay, then she's fine.
Which dice do I want to use?
Anyone else doing a spell? Isabel is, but she's outside of the ring of fire.
So how does con work again? If I make a con save more than the damage I took?
The DC is 10 because it is lower than 10, so the DC is automatically 10. Whenever
Okay,
you
thank
make.
God, I got an 11. Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Perfect. Alrighty. Okay. So Lucius has done that.
Bad.
He is going to take his movement. He's gonna move right on out of here.
We really.
Here he is also going to move back out of line of sight. That is his turn. It is Ismark's turn.
Give me a con save for Ismark.
Ismark is gonna roll a con save. That is an 18 plus 4 for
Saves.
a
You're good.
22. He is going to bonus action. He's going to bonus action take a mist form. He is going to appear on the ground in front of you. Drac. Ismark is going to take out his sword. He is going to leap forward. His sword noticeably now lacking any light of Lythander that is gone.
Yeah, that oath is dunzo.
Yeah, that's a big oath broke.
Okay. So that is 2 6s plus 8.
This
So
man got
6
no oath.
plus 8 is going to be 14. Does a
No oath.
14 hit? Oh, he's not affected by this, so I'm not rolling with disadvantage, but that doesn't matter because I rolled a 6. Drac, does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay, he's going to roll again.
Roll again.
That is 13 plus 8, which is
21. That does
Does that
hit.
hit? Okay. He is going to That is going to be plus 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. That is 17 points of slashing damage as his sword comes up and comes down across your chest quickly.
Ouchie.
I am down. Ugh.
And
Oh,
it
down?
looks at you.
Shit.
Do you go down?
Yeah.
He looks standing over you. He's gonna, this is for theatrics, he's gonna put his foot on your chest and say, "You abandoned me in my time of need and left me to rot," as he presses your face into the ground with his foot. Ismark is speaking crueler, lacking any emotion that any of you have ever seen. This is the cruelest version of Ismark. As you go down.
And,
Elvina.
And to be clear, Throck is like fully dead. There's no
Throck
resist time.
Throck is insta-killed unless your cleric is gonna be able to unless
Bring
your
him
cleric
back, but-
gonna be able to bring him back. Right now he is dead.
Okay.
Like you can't pop a healing potion in
You're
that guy.
muted.
He is out.
Elvina's gonna stay where she is, and she's gonna cast Fireball, and she's gonna throw it here.
Bones
Wait.
is gonna look at you and he's going to say, "Listen, Willas, it's not a good idea for us to cluster up. If you can move, move."
This is fair. Okay, well, she will, I guess, move then, because she can do that anyhow. So we'll do that real quick. I think she can still actually cast Fireball from there.
That will work, baby.
Yeah, she has a 150-foot radius. Okay, so she's still gonna cast Fireball, and she is gonna need 3 people. It's gonna be in the sphere if I can throw it fucking...
Yes, you can do that. It is also going to hit Jaren as well, unless you have the ability to sculpt spell. That will just hit those 2.
We'll do that then.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
All right, I will
Fireball.
roll. I believe it is Dex, correct?
Yes, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. He has a +3, he has a 2.
There's a lot of dice.
She rolls an 8 + 3, so I'm assuming she fails. He
Yep.
rolls a 12 + 3 for a 15. I'm assuming he
Okay.
fails.
He
also?
wins.
No, he actually made it.
Okay, so he succeeds.
10,
She does fail.
20.
She has.
That is 26 points of damage to the person who failed,
Okay.
and 13 to the saved.
Okay. So.
Fire.
Fire, yes, fire damage.
Stranya.
As she does it, she's gonna be like, 2 people can play at the fireball game, mates.
1,
Am I still blessed while down?
6. No.
Okay.
I thought bless worked when you were still down. Like if you're
It
making
does-
saving
it
throws.
can't apply to death saves.
So, I
Ah.
have a quick question.
Yes.
Could I do twin spell with that?
No. Twin
Okay.
spell only works on spells targeting one creature.
Like chromatic
Okay.
orb.
Okay.
I
I
lied.
was just
Bless does affect death saving throws.
Let's go.
Oh. Let's go. I mean, I haven't
Alright.
had to make any yet. Then who knows when Jaren's up if he
Is that
could do anything.
the end of your turn, my dear?
I can.
Any bonuses, babe? Nothing. Okay.
Nope. I'm done.
Okay, perfect. It is Bones' turn.
Okay. Remind me what happens if Bones is to go into this radius? Is that
He will make a con save, and if he fails, it's 4d10 radiant damage and a level of exhaustion.
So
Got it.
Bones is a self-preservationist, Devin, because I didn't send you his roles. He's a self-preservationist. Bones is in love with Elvina, and he would not leave her. He would choose to save her. He does not give a shit about anyone else. But he would fight to the death for her. He's in love with her, so he's not gonna leave her here.
Perfect. Okay. Well, looks like Bones is not gonna then go exactly to the opposite side of the field as Elvina is, which means time to hit Ismark really hard.
Fuck yeah. Fuck this cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
yeah?
we're screaming. Sorry. Apologies, I forgot.
Fuck this very nice individual who just happens to be misguided.
You know, not at all turned
Dead.
into a depraved vampire. Yeah.
So we'll move over here. Bones is going to go into a rage.
Let's go.
Yeah, he is.
Get out of
Rar.
here. Rawr.
Rawr.
Yeah.
Rada rada. No.
Rawr.
Rada rada.
As he goes into a rage for flavor, he's gonna look at Ismark and say, "Oi, why don't you pick on someone your own size, you big lug?" As he goes in to give him the 1-4.
Yes, I can reckless attack, so I am going to do that.
Do it.
So here we go. First attack is going to be a... What do I get to hit? It's just strength. Yeah. Then that's a 25 to hit.
A 25 to hit Ismark is going to hit.
Cool. Am I doing that right?
Very
Yeah, I think
curious.
it's right.
So, vampire spawn.
Oh,
like
wait.
this is
No,
like
I'm
a.
being silly.
You know what? Oh, that's a question I'm gonna ask later. I'm just curious.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I do have
They have their own separate stat blocks. These are not regular schmegular vampire spawn.
No, that's what I was about to ask. I'm like, do vampire spawns keep their like if they're like named characters and like we saw them turn into vampire spawns? I'm like, I wonder if like they keep some of their own like stats they had alive. You know.
Second attack is a
These are-
22 to hit. I just rolled both of them before I roll damage.
A 22 will hit.
Okay, 2 hits. And so he is raging, so he actually gets extra damage while raging, which is sick. So that is 14 damage on the first one and minimum damage on the second one, unfortunately. So that's 9. 14 plus 9 is 23 total damage on 2 hits.
23 total damage to my main man Ismark. Okay. You watch entering in this rage. It's almost like his muscles permeate strength. It is cold outside. There is heat coming from his body. He is hot.
Yeah, he is.
Yes,
he
he
is.
is. Yes,
Yeah,
he is. He is chef's kiss. Okay. He fucking does the 1, 4, 5, 6 to my dude Ismark. And that is his turn. Oh god. Oh god. It is Estranya's turn. Estranya is going to... She needs to make a save. A Constitution saving throw. That's a 9 plus 4 for a 13. So I'm assuming that she fails. Yes?
Yes, sorry, my brain.
No, you're totally fine. She fails. How much damage does she take?
She takes. My brain. That's a lot. 25 points of radiant damage and a level of exhaustion.
Okay, she takes 25 points of radiant damage and a level of exhaustion.
Spicy.
Okay, I'm gonna move her over
It's a lot
here.
of dabblage.
25 points of radiant damage and a level of exhaustion. A level of exhaustion. Perfect. I'm just gonna make sure. Level
Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws if it's the first one.
of exhaustion. Okay. Alrighty. She is going to, let's see what she does, baby. I have to look this up real quick just to make sure I understand how this fucking spell works.
You're gonna do some shit.
I am gonna do some shit. Just some shit. Okay, that's what I thought.
Uh-oh.
She looks at her and she says, I think I am tired of having you here, my sweet. What if we just adjourned this later? I need you to have Hope make a charisma saving throw. She is exhausted.
Disadvantage. You said a charisma saving throw?
It is a charisma saving throw. The DC here is 17.
Okay,
Ooh.
so...
You really want Hope to succeed this.
Okay, so it's a disadvantage, and it's what's the DC?
17.
17.
She doesn't have any.
She has a +9.
Okay.
So she needs to roll an 8 or higher.
On
Is
both.
Plus still up?
Can we see you roll this? Because this is pretty big.
Ah, fuck. Yeah.
Hey, David, I also have a question. Did you happen to already have used the Bardic?
No.
Because I gave Hope the Bardic, remember? Because I knew she was exhausted.
Yeah.
So you got another D8, buddy.
Roll this. If Hope fails, this is very bad.
Okay, so the first... not that dice.
Not that nice.
Not that dice, he says.
Okay. Okay, that's a 13.
13's good.
13 plus 9 on the first one.
Quite good.
That's a 19.
Okay.
Woo! So succeeds
13 plus
in every
9,
aspect,
so
and you didn't even
Good
need
roll.
anything.
22.
Good roll.
Fantastic. That is pretty good. That is pretty good.
Oh god, I love it, but I hate it. Oh.
What am I gonna do?
Spicy.
That's a very big spell. It would suck for Hope to be banished, baby. It would suck for Hope to be banished. It would suck for Hope to be banished and return to her plane of origin. That would
Back
really
home.
suck.
Back home.
Back home. That's Australia's turn. Jiren, it is your turn. You're up.
Okay. Holy fuck. That bitch is right there. Packed. Rockstead. There's so much happening.
So much happening.
There is so much happening.
David, I got. I can't say anything. Never mind.
Fuck. I had so many things I wanted to do, but none of this is gonna work.
You do what Jaren would do.
I know.
Fuck it and full send it. If you needed permission, this is your permission.
Yeah, I'm going to let out a... I've been holding myself in this entire time, trying to stay calm. And I am just going to... I don't care how loud it is. Almost in a way, I want to let Strahd know that how angry I am. And I am just going to howl into the sky. And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians as all around me whips up like tiny little shooting stars in a 15-foot radius around me.
Hey, for shits and gigs, make a performance check.
Sounds good. We'll use the star die. Performance?
Yeah, make a performance check.
Do I have anything. I have a 17.
That's a really good performance, Jack. Okay, cool.
17, and then I will. Yeah, Spirit Guardians. So the 2 vampires that are within 15 feet of me, are going to have to make Wisdom saving throws.
Okay. She is going to make a disadvantage because you're exhausted. Okay. She rolls a natural 1.
Fails.
Plus her whiz, which is high, but it doesn't matter. He rolls an 18 and a 19 plus.
Wow! Holy shit!
I don't think he's particularly wise though.
It still succeeds. It's not too
Plus 1. He's not. Rats himself is not super wise.
Okay, so I think they take
How big is your aura of Spirit Guardians?
15-foot radius.
15-foot radius. Okay. 15 foot.
So-
What kind of damage is this?
This is radiant damage.
So this is radiant damage. I am going to have her, Anya Stranya, use her hissing scuttle.
Oh.
But go ahead and describe this real quick. I need this to be red.
So yeah, the Spirit Guardians spring forth from my howl, almost as like a resonance with the moonlight around us. And they begin to appear and begin to shoot around in a circle in this like 15-foot sphere. And so does, let me see how much damage it does. Where is my d8s?
So I haven't been paying attention to the map. What is this red circle?
That's 8
Spirit
points
Guardians.
of 8 points of radiant damage. If they failed, they take half on a success.
Okay, perfect. So she is going to take those points of radiant damage. You watch her hiss. She's going to use an ability called Hissing Scuttle to move her full movement without provoking opportunity attacks when she takes radiant damage. She can only use this once a day, and then she's burned that usage. So she has left that sphere. Rats is not so lucky. He does not have that ability. Anything else you would like to do?
That is my action. I don't think I have bonus actions. I guess bonus action would be I would grab the sun sword from my side, and I think it's as a bonus action I can ignite it
Okay,
in my hand.
Perfect.
And that will be my turn.
That's your turn. Rat is going to make a Constitution saving throw. He fails.
Damn. Takes. Oh my lord. 23 points of radiant damage, and takes
Holy shit.
another point of exhaustion.
Okay, so he now has 2 levels of exhaustion.
That's rough.
Thickening Radiance is a fucking wild spell.
Hope is a powerful bitch, man. That is pretty tough. He is not doing too good. Okay.
Good.
And that is the end of your turn. Throck is sadly dead, so he does not have a turn. That he is on the ground. His body is charred. He is still holding the +1 dagger, a gift from Drac. He's clutched onto it, his charred little baby fists. Rat is gonna move. Rat is gonna move. Rat is not going to move away from sweet Isabel. Rat is going to make 3 attacks here.
They might. Oh no.
Hits.
So Rat took a lot of damage.
Rat took a lot of damage. Rat does not look great. That hits. And you can see. Okay. 5, 10, 14, 17. you watch Rats as he extends his claws. He misses the first time. Isabel moves as quickly as she can in a suit of armor. She's still a powerful little girl. As he goes to strike her the second time, you see his hand dive towards a patch in her armor that's not covering her ribs, and he strikes her there hard. She is bloodied with 17. She's still 15. She is bloodied.
Point of order. It's fine if the damage stays to Isabel. Rats needs to make a wisdom saving throw as he started his turn within my Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a 12 plus 4 for a 16.
16 succeeds.
Takes half.
He'll after half. It'll be 4 points
Okay.
of radiant.
You notice, because you're very close to Rats, when he started his turn, looked a little fresher than he did previously. Not as fresh. Rats is still fucked up. Hey guys, Rats is still not doing great. Looked a little better at the start of his turn.
He just a little perk in his step in that one.
Holy shit, he looks rough. He looked really rough before the start of his turn. Okay. You watch Isabel, she leans forward and sort of like, you know when you're trying to be very strong, you swallow pain, and you watch as you sort of see in the darkness her throat swallow pain. It is Hope's turn at the top. Do we want to call it here?
Probably.
One more round. One more round.
Okay, buddy, that's a long round.
Just
You
for
work tomorrow.
a point of order. Hope loves her daughter. If she can do anything to kill or get rid of Rats, she would. On her chest still, Isabel does still have, like we mentioned previous, I don't know if people have forgotten, Isabel does still have a potion of greater healing on her chest. She's got like a strap, it's like at her side, ready to be used in case it needs to be. I think we should call it here. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the music so that way I'm not
10
fucking
more
tense.
rounds.
10 more rounds.
You can't even do anything on your turn.
17 more rounds. I was about to say, how does Drac feel, but is he just
If I
down?
roll in that 20,
Yeah.
Strahd shows up right now.
It is
Are
so
you making
much,
death
baby.
saves down?
Yeah, I'm on death saves.
I did not realize. I'm so sorry.
I just
I
need
did
all
say
the
it.
vampires to go away, and I can make things better, but the vampires need to go away, like now.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
can.
trying my hardest.
So fun.
Don't worry, if Drax somehow gets up, he's got a plan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drac
Yeah,
always
and
has a plan.
Yeah, no, listen. Drax's plan was described to me in DMs, and I honestly not on the board with Drax's plan.
So I thought you guys were going to come to this battle much more weathered than you are now. Like I thought you guys were going to be pretty fucked up from the gargoyles
Darkness.
and the wyverns.
Darkness.
The darkness, mwah, mwah, mwah. Chef's kiss.
I was
Chef's
like,
kiss.
oh, I was like, we can't use the darkness because nobody can see. Wait, my wife's a warlock and she might have that invocation. And I was like, she does. Let's fucking go.
Hope is a baddie for real. My God. My
Mhm.
God.
A
My God.
literal soldier from hell. A literal soldier
She's
from hell.
listen, she's an Aranias, dude. She has to be, she's had to be bulky. But she almost got banished. I almost was like, I'm gonna send, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna send her back
I'm
to
gonna try
hell.
really risky. She's a charisma warlock. She's probably gonna succeed, but we'll see. Send
We'll
Hope back to
see.
hell.
I was like, I roll
That
so
would've been
bad.
great.
I was like,
That
she has
would've been
+9
sick.
though. It would have been. There's ways to get around it, but I think part of Jaren would be like, oh, I don't know. I don't think he wouldn't think banishment, but like if he knew that's where she was going, he'd be like, oh, that's good. Bad for me, but good that she's back home.
So,
Right to hell, man.
You know, it would have been crazy if you tried to do that for me, buddy. Because my character has no idea what it was like. That would have
I
been
mean-
interesting.
So it's your plane of origin. So it's the plane where you were born. She is an infernal tiefling who was born in hell. So she would go back to the ninth ring, as long as Strahd were to allow it. And oh my god, Strahd's so fucking tired of Hope. Strahd is so
bitch.
over Hope Whitetail. Oh my god.
Hope has kind of been MVP of a lot of these fights.
Strahd
Holy
Strahd
shit.
is so over. I love Hope as an NPC. I hate her as a dungeon master.
Is
I'm like,
Jay-
this
I'm
fucking
so
bitch.
sorry. I'm so
This fucking
sorry.
bitch. I hate this fucking bitch.
Is
She's
Jay gonna have his?
both got really strong spells and she's bulky. Like what the heck?
Yeah.
Well, the
she
thing is from what I can tell, Haley hates her from a combat perspective, but fucking
yeah.
loves her. And isn't Hope your favorite NPC, buddy?
Hope is my favorite NPC. She's the highest level NPC that you guys will have as an ally because of her background specifically. So like she is the cream of the crop NPC. When you guys are high level, everyone else's level is going to be the exact same, and Hope's going to be high level with you. So she is my favorite. I did bulk her up for a reason. I did not want her to die. I do really like her a lot. She's very fun to play.
Is Jay
I
gonna
love
have
my
his
wife.
own little side mission,
My wife.
one-on-one
Fun little
DM side
spells.
mission with the?
So we'll see what happens. This is not, I can say this is not the last that you have seen of Jay,
Mhm.
but I am
Oh.
probably going to be playing a new character.
Briefly,
Ooh.
an interim character, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay dead as
because-
fuck.
Jay's
'Cause-
not dead.
Not
I
yet.
promise you, Jay is not dead.
Jay's
I
gonna
was-
become a vampire.
I was so
It's
tempted to
on
like
site.
drag you with us. I was so tempted to be like, no, you're not. You don't get to escape your punishment. I think is what
you
my
don't
well,
get to escape your
Honestly,
punishment.
Alvina's at
What-
the point where she's like, "Is it worth it?"
it literally was like I was like, if
Yeah.
I could just, you don't get to like, you don't
She
get to
is
run
found
away
alone.
from me.
Jay
again.
would-
I'm so
Jay would
excited.
not-
What kind of
Jay wouldn't-
nefarious ass shit was Bones here for? Because he certainly did not know Alvina was
He
here.
lied.
Delivery.
He had
lied.
no
I
idea
ha- I
Alvina was
have-
here.
He
He
has
was
to
lying.
deliver, he said.
I have to remember to tell Elvina in character that he lied about that. I
Bones
have to
Bones did
remember.
distinctly not know that you were going to be here, and he was like, "Oh my god!"
I
It's
mean,
like when your
I
ex
also met him in
shows
jail,
up.
so I can just be like, we were jailed together, so.
Also, your baby brother
Yeah,
is
but
dead.
jailed by
What the
Strahd
heck?
baby
is
brother
not.
So
fucking
sad.
dead.
Oh yeah, the Drac.
Dude, that's
Drac,
I-
if he lives,
When he comes
so
back.
sad, so
I
sad.
can bring him back. I can bring him back.
just nobody else can die. No one else. Don't
Yeah,
die.
Drac.
I only have
Drac
enough
won't die.
gold to cast
I
it
mean,
once.
I mean, even
One.
if Drac dies, then I mean, you know,
Oh well.
not
Don't
oh
say,
well.
"Oh well."
Not
That's not
oh
the
well.
worst thing that could happen. The
I don't
worst thing
think
that could
that Strahd
happen.
would let Drac die.
I don't think Strahd would let Drac die, but you don't want to know what Strahd
yeah,
will
no.
do to keep you alive.
Yeah.
Reanimate
Ooh.
Ready for
corpse.
that.
There are worse fates than death, I think.
Strahd, I mean, Throck was her bargaining chip, and he is just burnt to a crisp. That's so annoying. That's POV, you're Strahd. You're like, God fucking damn it.
I cannot be inconvenienced by this child's death.
So annoying. That's so frustrating. How cool are these fucking maps? These maps are pretty
Yeah.
This
Slam,
one's pretty
man.
slay.
They are huge. They're so cool.
They're really big. I honestly did not have the time to grid this one correctly, or you guys would be moving much slower, but I was like, the likelihood that they even make it out to the vampires is slim to none. And then it was like, God
And then we
damn
got there.
it.
And then, yeah.
God damn
big
it.
brain plays. Big brain plays.
I mean, if
Resources,
you wanna-
resources barely expended. Fuck.
I mean,
That's
if
how
you
it
want to
matters.
revise the map, since we're, cutting intermission, you could
I'll
revise
fix
the
it
map.
so that way it's better. I also need to get the
Because this is not the last time we're coming back to fucking Castle Ravenloft anyway. This is only
We're
the
gonna
first.
burn it down at the end of the campaign. We're gonna
Yeah.
burn the whole castle.
We're burning
Yeah.
it down right now. I don't know what you're talking.
Right
No.
now.
I
No,
have-
okay. Well, because it's all stone, so it won't catch up in flames. So what you
I
have to
also
do is you
have
have
a
to
better map.
take time to rig explosives.
for the bridge and the trellises, like to exit onto the bridge that takes you back to land, because Castle Ravenloft is kind of on a cliff. So when you guys are looking out this way, hold on. because it'll matter. When you guys are looking out this way, it is like ping everyone. It is like a flimsy rope bridge that you see going across a cavern. It is 1-800, not a good time, my dudes. Also, Zulukia just like being like, actually, these people are not
Bounced.
going to be helpful. I have got to go.
Yeah.
Zulukia was like,
So
Zulukia was
funny.
like, in case you guys are wondering, I'm not an
Just in the
ally.
Choice.
Just
Did she-
immediately gone.
Did she happen to walk by Drac at any moment during her
Yeah, you
invisibility?
would have felt her move past you.
Okay.
She was invisible.
I was gonna say, 10 feet of blind sight. I could
Yeah,
have been
you
like, whoa, who the
definitely-
fuck are you? Stab.
You
Like-
definitely felt her. You definitely felt her.
Stab.
Move past you. I think you were actually over by Throck. How
Yeah,
big
I
is your
was.
blind sight?
10 feet.
10 feet. Let me go back up here because she was moving. I'm gonna move you guys with me. She was moving up here. She was like right here, ping everyone. She was on the corner. So when you were over here by this barrel, I don't know if you actually would have felt her. Maybe. Because that's 5'10".
Yeah.
She would have to be like right on the wall in order to be like, she would have to be up. I'm gonna move Pitalick for like you were Jay is you. This is your brother. You were here. If she's moving here, I don't think that you would be able to perceive her.
Nah.
Now the lads further down the hallway don't have blind sight. Also, Esmeralda and Alexia are going to look further for their brother Luvash.
Oh,
Who is
they're dead.
totally dead. Who's
Who is
totally
Yeah.
dead.
sure dead.
Oh,
So-
they're also dead. I've just accepted that
For
anyone who stayed in the
sure
castle
dead.
is dead.
Dead.
For sure, Luvash is definitely dead. How
Jay
sad.
is maybe has some uses, so Aeolus would be tentatively be like,
That's
no,
so
I'm gonna be on the
heartbreaking
lookout
for
for this
me.
bitch.
Like Luvash, say what you want about Luvash's alliance with Strahd. He is a good big brother, and that's really sad. That's really heartbreaking, specifically for Alexi. Also, in case you guys want some nightmare fuel, there you go.
Ah!
Ah, the
There
lonely.
you go. There's a lonely.
The
That's
big
how sad.
lonely.
These maps are ginormous.
This is the big
You can get
sad.
these maps in 80K. This
Yo, what?
80K,
Not-
holy.
not 80K, excuse me.
This is
8K.
Drac when he awakes to see his brother Chris.
That's so awful. I did just want everyone to know that his little chubby fingers are still wrapped around the little
I know.
blade that you
So
gave
sad,
him.
man.
Oh,
Well, now you got your dagger back.
fuck's sake.
That's
He's
the
not if he
least of-
dies. Not if he dies.
Not if I die.
Who will
David, let's be honest. He's gonna be fine. My turn is right before his.
at the end?
You never know.
Who will
dude.
die forever at the end
His
of
Mark
this?
says, nah, fuck this guy. He was my BFF and then he betrayed me. Squish.
Yeah.
I think that
I mean, he is preoccupied by Bones, but
I think I think you guys knew that he was gonna go to Castle. Like, I think that someone got the impression that he was on a suicide mission to Castle Ravenloft.
I think you did tell us that, like,
It was
especially
Aeolus
once-
and Jaren, I
I
think,
thought
right?
we
Especially
got,
one-
like, word of the
Irene
wind that,
and
like,
it was
he had
like,
died.
If you leave, Ismark has nothing to live for. If you leave him alone, he is just going to go to Castle Ravenloft to try to solo mission. I believe you
try,
did
try
say
to
that.
solo mission Strahd. It is clear that he has failed that solo mission.
But
I think that you guys know him well enough that he would not willingly turn into a vampire. I think that she has done this because she wants to punish you all.
Womp womp.
And it's too bad I already brought Godfrey back. Otherwise, I could turn him back from a vampire. Big sad.
Big,
Oh, well.
big, sexy Godfried. Okay, Godfrey.
No,
got fucking hot.
listen. First of
He
all,
experienced
you were not even expecting to do it, so I'm like,
If Godfrey,
Yes,
if Godfrey
worth it.
went with you, I was gonna take that fucking beacon. I was gonna destroy it.
Yeah, that's
was like-
always like, no, cannot. This place he is a paladin, a powerful paladin who needs to
We
stay.
so
Well,
question,
well,
like
it's
question,
because we
metagaming.
have-
Any allies
have-
we make, do we just want to send them there?
I mean, you certainly can if you'd like. You get the feeling it is a very safe place.
I
I'm
was
so
thinking
sorry.
about Danica. I was thinking about
knew,
trying to.
I knew we should have
Dude.
brought the priest Bones with us. Damn it.
Oh my
Damn.
god!
condemn
But no, the
Valaki to even
town.
more
can't
death.
I can't believe you guys left Valaki and you were like, should we leave these bones here? I don't know.
Anyway, Devin, you were saying something.
No, I was
Sorry.
gonna say, no offense to Ismark, but we have exchanged paladin friend for cooler, stronger, hotter paladin friend.
Fucking, you know what?
Rip.
Fucking accurate, dude. He's a bitch.
Ismark was
Ismark's a bitch.
such a sweet
He
boy.
was trying his best.
His sister's head was
Literally got eaten
inside the
off.
mouth of a vampire bat. That was all the family he had left. Everyone in his village called him Ismark the Lesser because he was lesser than his father. Like, dude, he could not catch a break.
If the shoe
He
fits,
couldn't catch a
God
break.
damn.
dude, I really did. Ismark, maybe it's just because he had the same intelligence as Drac, so it just irritated Aeolus and me.
Ismark was a sweet boy. I feel bad. Barovia is just going to be in shambles now. This is their leader, and he's what? I mean, Barovia was already in shambles. Wait until you guys go to Krezek. I'm so excited for the Krezek arc. Really excited about it. I think it's gonna be really tough for poor Hope. She's gonna want to really seriously protect Isabel.
Mhm.
All right,
She
I'm gonna
might.
dip out of the call. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.
I think she's probably gonna stay with this paladin to protect this beacon and keep her
Yeah.
daughter there. So
Yeah.
if they survive this, just prepare for that sort of like, hey,
Hey, we don't have
I
this
need-
strong person anymore.
I need to protect my daughter, and if this
Yep.
beacon fails, the gods cannot access
Yeah.
here. But meta, Drac, if you die, you can probably go to the divine heaven of your people, and you don't have to like stay here for Strahd to capture your
That's
soul.
fair.
I can bury you there. I can do your rites.
But that does increase her urgency to not allow you to die. So consequences.
I think Jaren, as hectic as this has all been, his mind is like, this is now a base of operations. Like, if we're going to do this, we have to be all in or nothing. Like, we need people and we need a base, and this is a divine place now.
I mean, you guys know where the Wizard of the Lines is. You know where you can find all of the ravens.
Can a PC choose to become a specter? Could I be a ghost? Is that a thing?
If you want to be a specter and you want to haunt, you can haunt. We can haunt it up.
Hell yeah.
I will make
have
you roll a
pending.
new character. You can also we can discuss the possibility of you being a reborn.
A revenant.
Yeah, or you staying behind to finish your duty.
Mhm.
If in the event that you think that you would cling to life so hard. I mean, in Drak's final moments, he saw his little brother die,
Yeah, that makes sense.
which is really
Sad.
painful. I feel bad for poor sweet boy. Poor sweet boy. I just wanted you guys to put all the people that you love inside of one little place.
And
And
then
then cast
Fireball.
fireball.
And then cast fireball. Isabel was just outside, and that was so annoying. I was like, on her turn, she would move here. She only has 36 HP. Now she's obviously sort of further down. She's a tier 1 paladin. She's doing her best, but she still is only 15. She's 15 years old.
If I keep having this like awful like I'm gonna have to give up my life to save her, and it's so funny because I have a spell that is literally kind of like that, which is called life transference, and it's literally like I damage myself and they receive double the amount of healing that I took damage for.
That's beautiful.
It's like I just imagine like piercing my own like chest and like giving it to her and being like, okay, bye.
Also, the beautiful arrival of Bones, who number one, fuck them
Yes.
kids. Number two,
Fuck them kids.
I love
Kids, bro.
Bones. Excited to play Bones because Bones sort of has a general indifference to children. In terms of
Exciting.
travel NPC, sadly, Elvina, you'll be with Bones for a while. I think he's gonna.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna come
Does
along.
Bones care about kids? No.
No, certainly not. He would need to know that there was a reason for him to feel attached to a child. He is not the kind of person who's like, Oh yeah.
Hmm.